Here we go.
Okay.
Roast beef.
That looks good.
Corned beef.
That looks like it's got carrots on it.
That's a banh mi.
Is that a pot roast sandwich?
It's a banh
Oh,
mi.
it's banh mi.
Banh mi.
Oh, banh mi.
Great.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
That makes
What is
sense.
banh mi?
Banh mi's
Yeah.
good.
What is that?
It's that Vietnamese sandwich. It's got the slaw, like
Oh, okay.
the
Like
slaw on it. and-
BAHN.
Yeah,
MI.
MI.
Banh mi. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. These look great.
Banh mi.
Banh mi.
There's a bunch of banh mi trucks uptown in Charlotte.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
shop down the street.
I love it.
They're
I
bad.
haven't tried it yet.
There's something about the bread in those banh mi's that are really good. They get really good baguette rolls.
It's like muffaletta or something, or ciabatta bread or something like
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
yeah. Hey, Aaron. Aaron Schiff is the first in. Nicely done, Aaron.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
good.
you're on now.
Yeah.
I gotta get your
Okay.
chat up.
Okay. While you do that, I'm gonna go grab my
right.
sandwich. So I'll be right back. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the meanwhile. Hey, Calf. Good to see you.
There he is.
What up, Calf? Good shout out to Calf. I'm never here this early. The special night.
Caffeine.
Special night, Caffeine.
Caffeine.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I figured it out, man.
What'd you figure out? Oh, right. Oh yeah, because caffeine took the shot earlier.
Hey, Aaron. It's good to see you too. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us tonight. All right. Sandwich time. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I had to go get my sandwich. I'm not door dashing shit, so I had to go get it.
So, Peter, you excited then?
What for tonight, man? I've been thinking about tonight for a long time. I'm, ever since Davey asked us to do it, and like me and you on somebody else's show, like yes, I'm here for that. What's up, Luna? Your J Man, Aaron Schiff. Hell yeah. Oh, I reached a 3-stream watch stream week. I don't know. I got a watch streak. That must be something new that Twitch offered up.
Gotta turn on the televised chat. Got it up on my Apple TV. How are you watching, Pete?
I've got him on my second monitor.
Ooh, 2 monitors, fancy pants.
If you say that like you've never been in this room before. Like, come on, man. Welcome everyone to the Sandwich Show. Just so everybody knows, there are over 16,000 people watching Hassan Piker play Disco Elysium.
That's bananas.
16,000?
Yeah.
What game is this?
Disco Elysium. It's a
Oh shit.
it's a top-down, 3/4 perspective, kind of a very dark role-playing game. I've actually been extremely curious about it. There's some very, very high, very, very high thought themes in that game, and I really would like to check that out. Actually,
Yeah, we got
Crickster in the house.
Crickster. Great to see you tonight, Crickster. Well, we are gonna have so much
By
fun.
high thought? Do you mean high concept, Pete?
I mean, kinda, but also high thought. The stuff really like makes you think in a way that video games don't normally do.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, also high thought. Yeah, I would recommend anybody go watch a video about it or watch some gameplay of it. It's really, it's extremely strange.
Yeah. Yeah, and thank you all for your 3 stream streaks. This is impressive. Impressive attendance record, everybody. Pete and Calf and Charlie the Goddess. Good to see you again, by the way. Anybody
It's
else?
because I rated you the other day, then was on the show, so I had it up, and now I'm on the show again and have it up again.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Thought provoking game. Yeah, I mean, thought provoking games are out there. It's a thing for sure. Okay, almost ready to go. Just need to put these things on my plate and then.
I actually downloaded off Steam. I downloaded a game called This Is the President.
Oh no.
And this is real.
Mhm.
It's a game where you're a very, very corrupt senator and the first thing that happens is you get elected to the presidency, and so then it's a text-based game. It has some graphics.
What?
Yeah, it has some graphics, but it's primarily text-based, and like, you know, shit happens, and you have to like.
Yeah.
Some guy, like, you're presented with a scenario where like this reporter has dirt on you and it could really, really affect your chances.
Yeah.
But if you leave it go, he's gonna publish the story and there's no real way you can get in front of it. What do you do? And one of the options is hire a hitman and have him politically assassinated.
Oh my God.
So it's like, yeah, you do that, and then the story goes
That's an-
away. But then the hitman says, "I want more money now."
Oh, of
And then you're like,
course.
okay, well, I saved my election chances, but now I'm out another 10 grand, you know,
Oh, man.
of your campaign funds. It is a crazy game. It's
Yeah.
called This Is the President.
It's too realistic, Pete. I'm a little scared.
It's neat. I thought about streaming it, and then
Yeah.
I was like, when I got the game, it was like, nah, shit's a little too politically charged right now. Maybe I'll not do
Based
that.
on a true story.
Crickster, the thought-provoking game was Disco Elysium, is the name of it.
Sounds thought-provoking, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Okay. We're pretty much okay. Let there be chaos. Oh, absolutely, King. We are just getting started. And friends, thank you so much for joining. And if I missed you in the chat, I apologize. But I'm so glad to see all of you here in our chat. Let's go ahead and start this. Okay, one more thing. My iPad needs to be here for this to work. Let me go grab it. Oh man, this technology in the studio has come a long way. It's really wild. I used to not have a Stream Deck. I went a whole year without a Stream Deck on this channel, which didn't feel like it was that big a deal. But then when I got it, like, holy shit! Like, what have I been doing without a Stream Deck all this time? Like, it's like, okay, there we go. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Art and Pete together on the Sandwich Show for the first time, folks. I am so excited for this. Let's do it, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Let's make this thing happen, everybody. We'll have much to discuss, of course. We're going to talk about projects, and then we're going to do some trivia in hour number 2. Folks, let's do the thing. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's do this. Oh, my gosh. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Nice to see you all again. This is Davey once again, and this is the Sandwich Show. Nice to have you all back. We have a special Sandwich Show Q&A tonight. It's kind of like a combo Q&A trivia program. And we're going to get to hang out with some really cool, really, really awesome singer-songwriters who we all know from the Brookstone Bars channel. And they've released music on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon Music and all the things. And most recently, they have released Songworks Volume 2, a collection of songs which were written with the conjunction of the Bards community in chat during Twitch streams. So I present to you our friends Art and Pete on the show at the same time tonight. Great to see everybody. Oh, what happened over here? Where'd everybody go?
Art, there he is.
There's
Art's
Art. I was
coming back in.
I'm getting a
He's
little
ready.
confused.
He's ready.
Welcome
I
in,
went
friends.
invisible. I'm sorry.
No worries. Art, nice to have you here on the program for the first time. I know you mentioned that you've been in chat, and it's really great to always have you check in every now and again. Welcome to our world. It's nice to see you. I appreciate you chatting face to face. It's kind of exciting. I'm actually really looking forward to chatting with the other half of Art and Pete. So,
Right?
welcome.
He only ever gets to talk in chat unless it's Songworks Day, and then
Right.
everybody can hear him. But
And
and
basically tell her.
your
To my
teller,
pen.
your pen, like good times. But it's really cool to have you here. Nice to see you. And yeah, I mean, we'll have a lot to talk about. I mean, I think a lot of people probably haven't even seen your face before. Like people in the Bard community might not be familiar with your face on stream.
yeah,
anyway.
if they've only ever seen, like, if you've gone to the website or whatever and seen pictures on the website or Facebook or like social media and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of being on the show, like, well, no, we've done some. We did the rap show, a couple of rap shows here in the studio.
Oh,
There was some surprised viewers there too. That's what art looks like.
Right.
right. Ramos says, "Who's the dork on the top right?"
I don't know. Some fucking dork.
But I love having you all here. Welcome in. And, yeah, so, I think the story of Art and Pete goes back a long way. You've been together for 20 years, well, over 20 years, I think, at this point, right? Like, might it be even closer to 30 at this point?
Art and I met probably in 1998,
Okay.
I think. It was
That
a year
sounds about
before
right.
Fulton's Folly released their second record with um, the Misconceptions of Perception. Did
And
we have an album out by that time?
the year before, I released with
New Blue
the
Apples.
band New Blue Apples, yeah, which
That's
Pete
right.
played on actually.
Yep. That is, man, that is some old school deep dive like regression. So that's like 26 years.
That's a
Wow.
long
20
time.
Long time.
26 years Art and I have known each other.
That's pretty cool. How did you meet? Like, what was the way that you all met? I think I remember hearing you met in college.
I would like perfect memory Art to recount this.
Okay.
Recount the first time we met. Because I genuinely don't remember it. I
I don't either.
genuinely don't remember when we met.
What I remember
It all
is
folds
getting-
together with us being in Indiana at the same time. That's pretty much
I
it.
remember getting hired at Arby's. That's more or less when I really started hanging out with Pete.
Okay.
I think that's what led to Pete getting introduced to Chantel and so many others, and me getting introduced to Les and so many others. But I know that he had been around before then. But yeah, I went into Arby's and I applied because I had recently discovered that I was poor instead of middle class. I'd always thought I was middle class. Then my dad moved to Malaysia and things got real. And I put on the application, they said, "What is your greatest weakness?" And I put filling out applications, and they thought that was hilarious. I think that's like the only
That is
reason
true.
I got hired.
That is true.
That's phenomenal.
That is true. We were like, this guy. Okay, you need to hire this guy. He's got a sense of humor for sure. Because I was already working at the Arby's he applied in.
Right.
I think I had already become or was getting ready to become like team leader, like middle management stuff. I loved working at Arby's. It was a absolute blast of a job, and I met a fucking amazing amount of people who are still my friends to this day. It was a great job.
It was like ice skating, actually, because the floor was so covered with grease.
Oh, constantly.
We didn't have
Constant
sex.
grease.
So, like, the first time I ice skated was literally after that, because during it, we were sliding across the floor from one end of the store to the other. It was fantastic, man. That was my favorite part of the thing, was running and sliding and hitting that drive-through door.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
can I help you?
Can I help you?
That is fun. That must be some entrance when you're driving up to the drive-through. Like, then you learn how to play
And
hockey
he comes
too.
sliding over from Expo, like,
That is so good.
and his body's not moving. It's just like it looked, from the drive-through window, when you see someone doing that and they're not, they're just kind of standing and sliding into place, it looks like a
Yeah.
meme or something,
Yeah.
or TikTok.
Definitely. Now, as you've been when you started working there, like, I mean, there's so many experiences working in Arby's. I don't want to spend too much time on the Arby's part of the story. All the music you've done, and like, we're going to talk about sandwiches for the first 10 minutes. But what have been your favorite things from Arby's over the years? Like, when you were working there, did you get an appreciation for certain parts of the menu or things like that?
I did, certainly. One of my favorite things, and it sucks. Arby's doesn't. First of all, I enjoy Arby's quite a bit. I know that's hot take. Some people think Arby's is dumb or whatever. I do. I genuinely love it. I love that it's sliced roast beef, and that's their main product. There's no burgers there. It's not not a ton of deep fried stuff. It's mostly deli meat sandwiches, which I think is really cool. And they used to have a line of subs. Now, right now, when you go to Arby's, you can still see the French dip, right? You can see the French dip, but oh, your thing flipped
I know
out.
what's going on. It's because okay, I
That
got
was
an
weird.
idea.
And now I'm over here.
It screws around with the thing. Okay, I think I know how to fix this.
Is it because I think
It's because Art
Art's
turned off
turning
his
his
camera.
camera off.
Yeah,
Oh, you can't turn your camera off, Art.
yeah. So that's what happens. Because when it happens on Zoom too, like it shifts everything around. But let me go back to you for a
Right.
second. And
Yeah. So if you go to Arby's now, you can you'll find the French dip sub, right? And French dip it's always been on the menu. It's whatever. It's but those sub buns, they used to have an entire line of subs. They had the Italian, they had the Philly, the turkey sub. There was a roast beef sub. There was the French dip sub. And every once in a while they'd rotate out. Like there was a 3 cheese sub, which was chef's kiss. But the sub line was great because for those sandwiches and those sandwiches only, they used to have the Arby's sub sauce. And when they discontinued the subs, they got rid of the sub sauce because that was the only thing that went on in these sandwiches, and it was just so good and used or not used made all of those subs really unique, and I really really enjoyed those. I always made sure that was my dinner when I would come home. So I really enjoyed the subs.
Subs sound, yeah.
What about you, Art? What'd you like?
I was a vegetarian when I started there.
That's
Oh my. Oh wow.
I've made some odd choices in my life. I'll grant you that. But so I was eating like potato cakes on the beef and cheddar buns with a slice of Swiss cheese, some tomato, and you know what? I do think we've talked enough about Arby's.
That's reasonable. Yeah, but
Let's move on.
I feel you on that, Crickster. So eventually you got to know each other, and you were interested in, and you noticed that you both shared a passion for music, and I think it was interesting to see that you at some point you were collaborating together. I know there was a mention of like a first like song that you all did. Did you start off just doing covers though? Like, were you doing original music right off the bat? Like, Art, how would you remember
She's
it?
a wanderer, just the
Just
same, as me.
Oh my God, yeah, man. He and I. Okay, so when he and I first, it wasn't Wanderer. I don't think was the first thing that we did. Was it? That was. I think the first thing we did was. The first thing you and I did together, I think, might have been Weather Patterns. I think I played on a bunch of stuff that you had already written. Mess around with some songs that you had. But the first time you and I decided to write a song together, I had a bunch of pieces of Weather Patterns done. I didn't know what it was going to be or how it was going to sound or what it was going to be about or anything. It was literally a collection of riffs. And Art kind of worked his George Martin magic on it, and we kind of got together and we're like, okay, well, let's make this riff into a whole piece, and this
We
riff
did it in
into
one
a whole
sitting
piece.
too.
Yeah,
We did it in
yeah,
one
that
sitting.
was over an evening.
Wow.
It was like in the
Afternoon into evening.
afternoon. In the afternoon, we sat down, and Pete's like, "Yeah, I got this thing I would like to work with," and it was just one long piece. And we started breaking it up into pieces of music that went together and felt like they had movement to them, so that we had definitely two sections in each part. And then we started thinking, and Pete's like, "I'm afraid to do this and that," and I said, "Why not just do it, man? Let's write a freaking mini musical. Why not?" And so we started it out with the sort of spoken word coffee shop thing. Second part was had a completely different feel, went off the rails into like this sort of Pink Floyd dreamy thing about the breakup of a relationship in a moment. And then we have the end, which is this really cool bluesy riff that Pete had that was just blew me away. And that is quite literally my favorite part of that song is Overboard. We had considered putting that in this album, the Childish Things, at the end of it, but I'm not sure if we're going to do that. Pete, do you want to talk more about that? Because my memory is that I pieced those ideas together and just sat on your couch writing.
No, that's how it was.
Lyrics.
That's how it was. We had that song. We had that in the house we were living in. You would come over. It was the house. Swirl and Dano lived there. I think it was at the time, and we had that offshoot room from the living room that was ostensibly supposed to be another bedroom, but we turned it into the music room. I had an upright piano that we put in there, and there was a couch in there, and there was like the guitar amps and stuff. The computer was in there. And we had gone in. So yeah, when you have a memory of sitting on the couch, you were literally sitting on the couch in that room because there was a couch in there. And it was just these pieces of things, and I would just play the riff, and Art would just start. We call it on Songworks, we call it scrambled eggs now, but that's what Art was doing. He was just like scrambled eggs and spouting bullshit from the couch, and I'm like, I'm kind of looking over my shoulder as I'm playing these licks, going, this is kind of hot what he's doing. Like,
yeah.
All right, put some real words on it, but keep all that flow, and that ended up turning into the spoken word section at the beginning of that song. For those of you that I did kind of fall into this, we're talking about a song called Weather Patterns that actually you can find on Spotify on our EP Weather Patterns. It's the 11-minute long song at the end of it. Because Art and I, way back when, wrote that like over 2 decades ago. played it live once, and then never again. And then he calls me up much later in life and said, "Hey, would you like to record this?" And then I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea." We did. It did, and now here we are. I don't want to gloss over anything. You can totally go back in time in the time machine.
Yeah.
I wanted to address how the weather patterns and why it's important. And
Yeah.
Well, what that does is it carries us directly into the actual formation of this relationship, because that's what weather patterns did for us. That call, I called a few other people because I thought, I want a few musicians to work with. The only one who showed up is Pete, because it was our song. And so we sat in during the day, at least. He slept at Tom McDonald's house, who's the photographer we work with now. But during the day, he would come over, and we spent all day in the living room. And so we ran through weather patterns fairly quickly, because we pretty much knew the song. We remembered it from 18 years ago, which is crazy.
That's wild.
I had been singing it in
I
the
never
shower
stopped
for 18
playing it.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he said, "I have this other thing." And he started playing me this. He wanted it to be sort of like you would hear on 80s radio, the "Where are you now?" Like you've got
Yeah.
this person that you're crying out to, and you want them. And then he said, "But I want it to be about my grandfather." And the first thing that came to me was, "Who am I now?" And it was because the whole song had to be from that person's perspective.
Right.
And so then we spent all day just jiggling ideas back and forth. And he said, "There's got to be a mirror in it." So we stuck the mirror imagery in there, and we worked with that. And really, the way that Pete and I worked that day and worked with weather patterns on lyrics is kind of not too different from the way that we work with lyrics on the Songworks show. With the idea, I mean, Pete doesn't throw out as much crazy shit as Songworks does, but it's more or less the same idea. As I want to convey this feeling or this idea. Can you make a lyric that works with this, a melody that works with this?
So what comes first when it comes to making a song, as a partner, as a songwriting duo? Like, do the lyrics usually come first? Does the melody come first, or do you just have one and then you're like, well, I came up with this. Which of your melodies would go with this? And then you're like, I had these melodies, and which of your lyrics would go with that? Like, what's the sequence usually?
I think the short answer is yes. I think the short answer is yeah. Because I think between Art and I, and the amount of stuff that we've written, there are songs that we've done where Art already had lyrics and lyrics and music, and I came along and changed a couple things. There are songs where he already had lyrics and I made something up for it. The song "There It Is," which King typed in chat there.
Oh, nice.
"There It Is" was a thing that Art, when we were walking around Chicago, he kept. "I first saw you standing in a group." He just kept doing it. And I would hear it, the boom, bam, bam, and I heard it. And I was like, oh, we need to, when we get back to the house, we're going to lay this down real quick. It turned into "There It Is." Excuse me.
And I wrote that in a hotel room in the middle of Milford, Connecticut. So
wow.
Who knows?
Never know where music inspiration comes from.
I woke up with it in my head. It was crazy.
I love it. It's always exciting when you can have music ideas in your head and then bring them to life, right? Like, that's really cool. And I think when you talk about the types of music you play, I went to your website just to do some little casual amount of research before the program. There really isn't a specific group or style I think I would go with, and I think that's something I feel like you both would be proud of, like just the fact that there is no specific genre that you can pin yourselves to.
Yeah, that is definitely one thing I'm extremely proud of with the way that he and I work, is that you can hear in our music that we are borrowing certain styles, or you can hear the influences in it, but there's not one influential through line through the entire thing. I've heard plenty of albums, 10, 12 songs of literally just the same song over and over again, because the band, for whatever reason, latched onto one sound, and that's what they do, and they do that sound. From the beginning, I told Art, I didn't tell Art, we kind of both had this idea from the beginning that we didn't want to do that. If a particular style or a way fit this vibe, we wanted to lean into that. We didn't want to go, well, let's change that to conform with the Art and Pete, pastiche or whatever. There wasn't that.
Yeah.
I think the Art and Pete pastiche at this point is the absence of genre.
Absolutely. Like, Art, what would you say your
As a s-
influence? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I think you're gonna answer for me, but
yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, I would say as a songwriter, I've always loved pulling tropes from different genres into genres where they don't seem to belong. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'd smash them all together and create songs that, I mean, they ended up being singer-songwriter, but I was putting so many ideas into them that they were sort of hard to hear as songs. They were just these like just so many notes doing so many things, you know? And that's one of the things that Pete helps me with is I want everything to be at like 250 BPMs. I want all of those ideas to come out at like 250 BPMs, and he
Mhm.
wants it to be able to he wants to be able to feel it in his heart, and that's
Mhm.
an interesting metaphor, I think, because I want these ideas to flow the right way. I want the lyrics to flow the right way, and I want them to be fast. And he pulls it out and slows it down and says, "We need repetition here. We need to pull the listener in instead of putting it all in their face at once."
Oh
And
yeah.
I think that's kind of how we dance together, you know.
That's really cool. Yeah, I do see that taking place. Actually, a good segue. Before we do this, though, I'm gonna the next up. I'd love to get into the origin of Songworks, but I'm gonna first bring in our sandwich of the week segment. So we'll just really quickly do that.
Oh, is it time?
Yep. We have a limited amount of time, so I just want to make sure I do this pretty quickly.
No, I like it.
All right, Pete, you have a sandwich on you?
Oh,
Crap.
why, yes, I do.
I gotta go over here.
Why, yes, I do. And I had told Art and you before we did all this that you guys were, for different reasons, were really going to appreciate what I got today. What I have here.
Oh no way!
So I
That's
have.
so good. Hi, Andrea.
This
Good
is
to see you.
something that I make them make. This is a double roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
With lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and Swiss cheese on it. So I can kind of have like the taste of the roast beef sub in the regular roast beef sandwich.
I need
So-
to write that shit down so I can order that too.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
beautiful, Pete. That is
Yeah,
beautiful, man.
mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, and Swiss cheese, and that's it. Like, I don't put any Arby's sauce on it. There's no horsey sauce, none of that shit. It just, you get them to put mayonnaise on it, and that's it. I prefer things simple so flavors can breathe.
You had to learn that restraint, though, man. You remember the days
Yeah, I
at
did.
Arby's when you just throw everything on it just to see what it tasted like?
Yeah,
And then you
because back
start-
then my
you'd
metabolism ran at
editing.
light speed. Like, I used to, now my metabolism has slowed down and reminded me that I can't eat like I'm 20.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
But you learn that sort of subtractive editing over time. Where you throw everything on and just pull the stuff that's not quite as good off until you refine the sandwich.
Yep.
It's just like music. You try different things. You put everything on it, and then eventually you figure out what works and what doesn't. And then you come up with the perfect formula. It's great.
That's and you'll hear that again later when we start talking about Songworks. You're
Yeah.
gonna hear subtractive editing. That is something that is a concept that is universal and lives on in our heads.
Oh, very much
Metaphors.
so.
We
Course,
learned that
yummy.
from the delightful Joe Miller, producer of Songworks 1 and 2, or engineer of Songworks 1 and 2.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Let's do it.
But that's my sandwich.
All right, this is
The,
mine. I'll be really fast. This is my hamburger, which came from the same place that delivered to us last week. Jamie ordered from this place a week ago and sent me a chicken sandwich. This is a burger from a place called Good Eats. It's a pretty new place that just opened up, and I didn't ask for one, but they gave me a brownie with it. Like, I'll take it. So there you go.
Yeah.
Looks good. All right, so that's my sandwich of the week. Put that away for a second.
Sorry, I took a bite of mine.
No, you should, as you do. But I want to go to Art for a second. What was the inspiration to do Songworks? I mean, because it does impart a lot of trust into a community of people that maybe you don't know as far as like writing lyrics. Like, you don't necessarily know what everyone's going to come up with when they in the Brookstone Bards chat. I mean, we're all really fun people, no doubt about it. But it definitely, I can see a lot of trust being involved in that, Art. And I'm kind of wondering, from your point of view, like, what inspired the idea of going to the community for song lyrics for the Songworks project the first time?
Honestly, I love writing songs with Pete. I love writing songs with Pete so much that during the pandemic, I had to think of a way to write songs with Pete from a long way away. And he had a show. We had been talking about his show, and so I was able to slide in the idea of doing some songwriting, maybe giving it a shot. And when then Pete decided, yeah, maybe we will give it a shot. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And when we put the show together, we had a loose idea of how we wanted everything to go. So it was mostly just us trying to keep up with chat's ideas, and they were tossing a lot of them out, and we were just trying to capture as much as possible. And it was a lot of fun. It was a relatively simple piano line, so we had a lot of room to work with melodies and play with different parts. And I think it was just such an enjoyable experience that we realized, one, that we could do it, and two, that it wouldn't suck. And those two things put together sort of led to the idea of the project as something more than just a one-off.
Oh, absolutely. And it really did actually it was really great how everything came together, enough so that there was enough material for the Songworks Volume 1 album and then the Songworks Volume 2, but I'll get your version of that story too, Pete. Like, what do you remember about the formation of the Songworks project?
Well, it's pretty much like he said. Well, when the pandemic happened, and all my gigs got canceled, which I've told that story a million times. That's the woe is me, all my work went away. But like, I mean, this is legitimately what happened. I was like, well, what are we gonna do? And then when I started streaming on Twitch, now all of a sudden I've got a platform for that kind of stuff. And Art said, "Do you think we could write songs on your show?" And we started literally thinking about, well, how would that even work? How would we do it? We didn't know anything about Discord video calls and the kind of shit that we know about OBS now. Like, I leaned on Tim a lot to figure out, like, how could we actually do that? And that's, we started learning about Discord and learning about more about how OBS worked and everything. And that was it. That's how we got there. And then the first one was Warrior, was the very first one. And we were like, well, let's, Art and I had discussed it up to that point. Like, well, what kind of metrics should we give the audience? What kind of things should we have them be able to do? I don't know, choose the key, choose the genre, the style, put in lyric ideas, and let's just, we'll write them all down and we'll see what happens. And for a while, that was just how it went. It revamped a little bit over the process, and we got a little bit better at it each time. Because we knew how things were going to flow. Hey, Special K just subscribed.
What up? Thank you so much.
We kind of knew how things were going to flow, and so we just kind of kept doing that. And that's, when we got about after Warrior, we took it was like, well, that was cool. I'm glad we did that. And later on, Art would go, "Hey, you want to do that again?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, let's do that again." And then we wrote Clockwork, and it was like, okay, there is because. Warrior is what it is. It's a fun pop song, right? Clockwork is something special. Like there is something special about that tune. And when we got done with that one, it was like, oh shit, we should probably do this more. This is probably something that we should delve into and try. And then we got another one under our belt and was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make 10 of them, and then we'll go in the studio and make a whole record, and then we'll make all these suckers buy it. And these really nice people.
And it worked. We did.
Special K, Art is hidden in darkness.
Special K, great to see you, by the way. Thank you for the 34-month resub. I do want to give a shout out to Andrea Cannon Guitar. Andrea, thank you so much for being on interview with me last night. It was really fun to hang out with you. So thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. And having Andrea on yesterday. Oh man, that piece she played.
Yeah.
The writing about her dog. God. Her phrasing, just the voicings that she was using on the fretboard they were really inspired. I really, really like that a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
It's really good.
Yeah. And, I mean, it is kind of so really it started just as one song. Like, this is the idea. Like, let's just do it for a song. And then it just expanded into like all this. So the momentum must have just completely built up quite a lot. When the people that the musicians in the North Carolina, in the Charlotte area, found out about the project, when you proposed it to them, what was their response like when you explained that these are songs we composed with the help of our chat community, and they
were about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They were about it, no question. Because the guys that I asked, because I only needed 3 other people. I need, because I already played keyboards. I needed a guitar player, a bass player, and a drummer. That's it. I can do any effects, organs, like extra shit like that. And we weren't trying to get super with the first album. We weren't trying to get super experimental with sounds. It was more like, all these songs are really going to have, some piano backing or going to have maybe an organ in it or something. And, it's all going to kind of be like that. So when I got those guys in, I explained to them, like, here's how this is going to work. We're going to go, I'm going to give you the demo and the chart. That's all you're going to have. I don't want you talking to the bass player or the guitar player. I don't want anybody to communicate. I don't want to work anything out. These songs were written on a show organically with other people. So let's do this arrangement organically with the band. And so I told the guitar player, here's the demo, here's the chart. Play what you think goes here, along with the piano part, which I ultimately ended up playing. Like the piano part on the demos are what I ended up playing in the studio. So stylistically, they weren't too much different. So guitar player wrote his own part, the bass player wrote his own part, and the drummer wrote his own part. When we came to the studio the first day, there wasn't let's warm up or maybe try this. It was like, okay, we're gonna try Warrior. Here we go. Put the chart in front of us, and everybody play what you think goes here. And everybody played their parts, and they were like a stack of Tetris pieces that was kind of off, right? And then we'd play through it again, and we'd go, hey, that thing there, try that one thing. And all of a sudden, the Tetris piece would go like that. Hey, when we play this again, do the stop right there. Tetris piece go like that, And it just kind of, over time, we just locked the arrangement in, and we had laid it down all those times. So now we have work to pick from. Now we have.
What's great about. Sorry, man.
Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to interject that what's great about Joe as a producer is pretty much the first day when we walked in, we were talking about our process. He said, what I like to do is I like to go through it 3 times and then record. So that was pretty much our rule of thumb. Was we would put everybody together for the first time. Pete's there in the round. I'm watching from the control room, and Pete guides them through the song 3 times, and they roll out with their ideas. We say, oh, I like that, try that, put that there again. And it evolves over time until everybody feels more or less comfortable with it. And then, maybe 3 takes, 4 or 5 if necessary. And we've got a song, and it's performed live there, and you get the live feeling, and everybody's sort of creating on the fly. And it really is a wonderful creative process that I think Pete and I have always wanted to have. And I think that's how the session musicians in the 70s used to work.
Yep.
Right? Didn't Michael McDonald and all of them, they would write their own parts of the music. They would shape the song in a way that maybe the songwriter hadn't thought about.
Yes.
It's a wonderful way to work.
That was an important part of the process. I didn't want to, we didn't want to write these parts in a vacuum. We didn't want to tell them what to do, and then because this is my idea and this is this is how it has to be. We wanted that process to unfold organically. I think the only way to be able to do that was that all 4 of us ended up in the same room together, playing as a band, looking at each other. We were playing in the round. So like, C-Dub.
Hey, C-Dub, what up? Jamie's here too. What up,
C-Dub?
Good to see you. Good to see you, C-Dub. And I love Kirk's comment earlier too. Like, it is really, the pandemic is more basically sucked, but this is like, not getting us all getting to know each other is a really great silver lining. And anyway,
no, that's really it. Like that was the experience. The writing process never stopped. Even after we had written the song, we got into the studio and the song continued to evolve. It wasn't, we wrote the song and then told everybody what to do, and then we got 3 takes of it and moved on. That's not what it was like. It was more like, here's what you think goes here. Here's what you think goes here. And then all of a sudden, like, they would have ideas. The drummer would be like, oh, wait, what if I did this little screen thing? Or, it was what if this thing happened, or what if that thing happened? And just their input on that. So part of the writing is in the musician's hands as well, even after the song's already been written. It's
kind of neat to see what everybody brings to the table, and it's kind of true of collabs in general. Like you see it on Twitch, like when different people, they bring their own take on the song, they kind of add a thing, and Yeah, and I do love these comments. By the way, Cedar, thank you for your 32 months resub. Holy cow, y'all are so kind. Thank you. Kay says, yeah, we never would have had these two new friends, and Art and Pete wouldn't have two new albums. And I think that's something that we all can be proud of, like as fellow bards, like that we've helped bring these to life too. And I think, like, even to the point where Art, I think you're the one that coined the song, the I Stopped Believing Derek song in Volume 2. Like, that was kind of cool.
Yep.
So, Art, if you talk about some of the...
He earned it.
Oh, absolutely, he earned it. Absolutely. That was great. It was really great. I love that. You got that song, that song, and he deserves that for sure.
Well, we have to embrace the idea that the audience is going to troll Pete.
Absolutely.
If we don't embrace that, then what are we all doing? What are we even doing if we're not embracing the trolling? It's
so true.
I agree.
So we got trolled plenty, and Pete gets trolled all the time for Don't Stop Believing. So we thought, you know what? And actually, the very first song was based on the idea of Don't Stop Believing, 1564, the chord structure from Hell, and we turned it around and we wrote End of Day, and then we made another nod to Don't Stop Believing with I Stop Believing. And it just so turns out that gave us an opportunity to sort of point out all of the different song references, not only in the lyrics but in the music.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's an open door when people give you stuff like that. Oh, it's a troll song. Guess what? We get to do whatever we want.
But we're leaning into it. Yeah.
It was great.
Hashtag remember the Walmart 17. Yeah, Davey knows the Walmart 17.
Epic. Oh, man.
Special K said, the whole process just makes the Bards community tighter knit, I think. The collaborative nature of it and working together as a group is more than just chatting during the show.
So much so.
It is more than that. Because at the end of it, I think one thing that I have to make sure I remember is at the end of it, we're literally turning out a product. We're turning a thing like, yeah, we might be it might be trolly and we're making up these lyrics and blah, blah. But at the end of the show, we literally go, look, we wrote a song. It's a real song that we're going to now take and pay money for to have done. And then we get it back and it's like, holy shit, that sounds brilliant. It's like, how did that troll song get so good?
While we're writing it, we're cognizant of the fact that we have to try and turn this into something it's not going to suck. We're thinking, like, how do I turn a sloth in a trench coat into something that's not going to suck? Can I really do that? And I think with I Stop Believing, I think we totally did it. With Sloth in a Trench Coat, i.e. Reset, I mean, it's a weird song. Don't get me wrong. It's bloody weird. Pete pointed that out while we were writing it. You don't go to 3/4 in a chorus. That's not what you do. And, but we gave it a shot, and he leaned into it eventually, and we took some crazy ass lyrics and tried to transform them as metaphors for how you feel during a bad day.
Convenience store sushi.
Would you write that? No, of course not, but we did.
Why would I ever write that into a song? Well, we did it. And I don't remember who said it, there was because that was at the time we had revamped how we did things.
I brought up the sushi thing because you had sushi for lunch and you couldn't sing the songs.
I could, that's right.
You kept trying to hit the high notes, and I said, is that sushi coming back to haunt you? And you said, yeah. And so then Ghosts came in because I had been thinking about strip club sushi. I love that show, sorry. And rather than strip club sushi, because we wanted it to be less than NC-17, it became convenience store sushi. And I think that was actually Pete's recommendation.
It's a good call. I mean, it made it, and it works just the same. Like, it's the same effect. Like, the same effect the next day anyway. So that really worked out for sure.
Well, when I went into this, it's funny you mentioned that line. When I went into the studio to record the final vocals on Reset, I made sure to lean into it like Hamilton style, convenience store sushi.
Yes, I noticed. Yeah.
I'm like, you say, when you sing it like that, it's like,
it's somehow less ridiculous.
What's the line in the Blues Traveler song? It doesn't matter what I say as long as I sing it with inflection.
Oh yeah,
it makes you feel I convey some inner truth or vast reflection. You want to talk about troll songs? Not to get off topic, but Blues Traveler's hook is an absolute audience fucking troll. It's an absolute audience troll, man. I just love I love that the entire song is basically saying, this is fucking stupid and you're going to like it anyway because we built it that way. You know, that's why it uses that chord progression. It's the Pachelbel Canon in D chord progression.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
That's what it's doing.
he knew like but Popper knew that was the Pachelbel and Canon D progression the whole time.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
There's no question.
I love
There's
that.
no question they knew what that was.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's right. Special K
Yeah.
says it doesn't matter what I say because it's engineered for you to like it. That's why every time some pop artist comes out with a 1-5-6-4, it's like, well, that's going to chart because
Nah.
it's 1-5-6-4, and everybody loves that.
Yeah.
Your brain is predisposed to enjoy it, and
Or
so
an
you
album
do.
of 1564.
Yeah, and call it. You're going to buy this.
Maybe 4 albums of 1564.
Yeah. The hook brings you back. It's that
Yeah.
is. I do remember
It's
that.
100% a troll song.
That's
Go
a-
look at those lyrics. It's absolutely troll.
That's pretty good. I do think that when songwriters, whether they're popular songs or not, they write songs that completely troll the audience. Those are great. Like the song could be
Oh,
about
yeah.
something naughty, but the song is completely not about something naughty. But they use the naughty title just to get you hooked into the song, and it's like this isn't about anything. This isn't about anything adult. What are you talking? What are we doing over here? Like, but
Yep.
I love that. I love that.
I like it when songs approach literature.
Oh, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because literature plays with so many devices, and imagism specifically. And I don't know if you guys know what imagism is. I'm not going to explain it here because that would be ridiculous. But both Ernest Hemingway and James Joyce were imagists, and music songs specifically go really well with the idea of imagism. I guess I am going to tell you what it is, but trying to condense as much meaning into as few words as possible is the idea. And so metaphors allow you to do that, and sandwiching metaphors, if you will allow you to do that.
Oh ho.
Uh, and then something like what Blues Traveler did, the hook brings you back with being aware of itself, being completely self-aware while the song is going on. That's gone out into movies now, where Deadpool, for example, right? It started out in comics, it goes to movies where you're
Third wall
breaking the
break.
fourth wall, which
Or
the
fourth
fourth
wall
wall break,
break,
yeah, which used to be off the table completely. But you see that in songs sometimes. You see that now increasingly with movies, and you saw it all the time in literature, though, right? Everywhere the human imagination can go, it's been in literature, and so I want to bring some of that literacy to music. That's why I think we're telling the stories that we're telling in song works, etc. Is the idea of literacy in music is dead now, and I want it back.
Oh, I gotcha.
I
No, that's fair.
agree. Musical literacy, that's a problem. It's a problem in the world right now, man. Yeah, I that's why I feel like, you know, I look at the dearth of work that Art and I have done, and I look at it like every single song we've ever worked on is some sort of original, self-contained think piece. You know, that was, you know, none of our lyrics are fluffy. We've been accused of being pretentious, and to that I say, yep. I don't mind it. I don't mind pretension because, you know, if you don't take those kind of risks and do those kind of things and write like that, you're just gonna get baby, 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 oh baby, 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 oh.
Not
I
a
think
fan
there's
of
a line between being in a you know, being successful and having integrity. I think there's
Is that
a line
Amy
there.
Grant?
No, that's Justin Bieber.
Well, that was baby, baby. That's Amy Grant. Justin Bieber is the one
Yeah.
I was doing.
Baby,
Yeah.
baby. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. Special case says,
Special K,
it's me.
I'm the accuser.
And I like King's comment. You're gonna buy this. The B-side is download this now.
Yep. Yep.
I do love Crickster's comment about that. Is actually a pretty cool comment too, Crickster. Good nugget. But let's now finish out because we have about 10 minutes of regular show left. Let's look at the road ahead. I mean, with all the things you've done, you have the roadmap to produce a new album, and you're currently working on Childish Things and maybe even another album on top of that, if I remember correctly, in the next year. So
Yep. So so what we're gonna do, our roadmap so far is we got to finish Childish Things. So you guys, some of you listen to Childish Things, Reason to the Bone featuring Special K. There's an unreleased song that you guys have not even heard yet called A Fool, but it's done. We just, at the time we were going to put that out, we were getting ready to roll that out. Songworks came along and we put all of our eggs in the Songworks basket. And I think that actually ended up being better for us because committing ourselves to Songworks turned out 2 really great records. So like we did in wanting to release this one single, and we made 2 whole other records instead, but there are still 5 other songs on the Childish Things record, including the one you guys haven't heard. So 6 other songs that you guys haven't heard on the Childish Things album yet. And it's been done. All of these tracks have been done as long as those other songs have been done. So were we going on 5 years now, Art, that Childish Things has been done? Like I need to go in and sing it all. So all of the basic tracks are done. All the instrumentation. I just need to go in and sing it, which is what I was doing with Childish Things and Reason and To the Bone and A Fool. Was I was just going in to sing them. And these other 5 that we have still need sung. So I'm committing for the rest of this year to finishing Childish Things, getting it out there, putting it up on, all the things, offering it up on Bandcamp, because none of the Childish Things stuff is on Bandcamp yet. I'm kind of saving that for the album release. And then after that, Art had been writing. There was a period for a while there where Art was writing like 3 pieces of songs a day. And I would get my text thread would blow up with, "Hey, I wrote this today." And then would get me like 3 things. I'd listen to them and they'd all be different and they'd all be about 45 seconds. And he's like, "I'm intentionally stopping because I don't want to finish this idea. I want it to be something that we work on together, and maybe something else comes out of it, or something will get doubled, or maybe this will get extended or chopped or whatever. But I just want to give you this little nugget of an idea." And Art would do that like all the time, like getting text messages all the time. And he built up this veritable arsenal of potential new songs. And there's at least 10, maybe even 12 of those ideas that are like, we need to turn these into songs like now, so once Childish Things gets done, Art and I are going to get together and we're going to start working on this new record. And this won't be Songworks. He and I will write these, self-contained with the 2 of us. So this will be an example of something where we do actually tell somebody what to play. Give them a little artistic license, but it's like, no, this bass line needs to go like this because it fit with this thing that we're doing. So that'll be an interesting work environment. But then after that, we'd kind of like to bring Songworks back and do a 3rd Songworks record.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Art, what do you most looking forward to in the near future in terms of work on these projects? Like what aspect excites you?
Well, every aspect of it. I'll give you the top 3 though. Number 1 is the prospect of finishing these Mutual Friend songs with Pete and perhaps renaming the album. Number 2 is getting Childish Things out the door. And number 3 is the branding, like not the branding, the art, because I put new logos together and I'm decorating with all of the potential imagery that we have at our disposal. And so I like making videos, and I like the putting together different covers and potential posters, and just I'm dreaming like a kid, if you can believe that.
I take it.
But I used to make these sketches, every day in high school and before, of band logos, always planning out how they would be designed. And it's nice to have a band that actually cares. With Pete's enough.
I'm enough.
Good enough, right?
I'm Kenuff.
Kenergy. I like it.
Yep, I got Kenergy. Just look at me.
Well, we are looking forward to all this too. Like, it's really already like every time, Songworks Volume 2 came out, just about I don't know, maybe about a month or so ago, maybe about a month and a half ago. I'm not exactly sure at this point. It's about a month ago.
Yeah, it has not been out long. It
Okay,
has not been out long.
It maybe it felt that way because we were so familiar with these songs over the course of time that they were made, right? So we were so it's kind of like is it kind of like having a baby because like you've seen them in the works, they were kind of in development, you heard versions of them, you had the demo of it, and then you could go back to the streams and you were kind of seeing it, and then you're seeing the finished version. It's like, you know, it's a proud papa moment, I can imagine, for you too, like just to see
For
that
sure.
out.
For sure.
Let me answer this one, Pete. As a
Yeah,
not
go,
dad,
get it.
as a not dad, it's sort of like I imagine watching your kid grow up and make choices you
Mhm.
don't necessarily agree with, but they made the choices, you know? So the song has ideas of its own.
Mhm.
And so it's been interesting watching it grow up and make its way out into the world now since it graduated like a month ago.
I like
As a
that.
not dad.
I like that. But then
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I like it. Yeah, I think it's perfect too. Very nice. Yeah. So, and then let's just speak to the success of the Songworks albums. I can see that they've had a lot of buzz, and there've been a good number of downloads, and we had some significant Bandcamp activity recently with it, so that's great to see. But
Yeah, it did better on Bandcamp than I expected. Actually, it was just, I think, and of course, I think the releasing it on Bandcamp ahead of the regular streaming service, I think, was the right call, because then you're going to see like how many people like really want this that are willing to go and buy it like it's a CD or something, and they the people that bought it, I think they're not just buying the music because I'm sure they know they can listen to it on Spotify, or YouTube or whatever, whenever they want. I think buying it on Bandcamp shows that they want to support what we're doing, not necessarily just, I want to hear it and, oh, that's good, but like they really want to get behind what it is that they're doing because they like us as people. I think that's an important part of it.
yeah,
I like Pete anyway.
Well, you're
And
around just
Pete's
enough for
enough.
people to like you too. I'm enough. That's right.
well, listen, I like you both. So and Caffeine did have a follow-up question. How are you going to market this? Hire someone, or is that in the works too?
Yeah, well, it's interesting that you say that, Cav, because right now our marketing is really limited to what we can reach with social media and word of mouth and the Twitch show, and trying to push it on other streamers who are like, okay, I really like this. People like Joe Plays Violin. If we were to raid her and get a song, oftentimes she'll ask me, do you have an original I could play over? So she'll play the song on her show. Well, Joe gets like 200 people a stream. So like that's a big out there. And then she talks about it. And it's like, that is a really cool part of the community that she's thankful enough to, thankful enough to have our raid and have us in her show, that she's willing to give us that kind of ups, I think is wonderful. But right now that's it. Art did, hire, we put out a press release. Art took care of that, but, yeah, I mean, Special K says it on the nose, like hiring someone costs money we don't have.
Yeah. And to be fair, this is a holistic idea. If you think about it from that perspective, we have community is writing the songs with us. A community is building the songs and recording the songs with us. And a community is listening to the songs. So it's not about trying to get out there into the world and have a pop hit. That's not what any of this is about. Pete and I have always been of a mind that the broader your audience, the stupider the song for the most part. And we don't want to write stupid songs. We want to write songs.
We write some stupid songs. They just don't suck.
Yeah, I mean,
right, for sure.
But I mean, musically stupid,
Yes.
We don't want to write the 1-5-6-4 song just because it's easy and everybody will listen to it. We want to write songs that, well, I do anyway. I want to write songs that talk about the condition of people who have had some experience in the world instead of every 19-year-old's wet dream. That's the songs that I want to listen to don't talk about wet ass pussy.
Yeah, definitely. Well said.
And if we market it to try to market it to a large group through popular media, that definitely is one approach. It's more expensive and more time consuming. if we market it at a grassroots level and say to people, just listen to the song and talk about it if you like it, then I feel like we have a real gauge for whether we're writing what people want to hear or not.
Yeah.
And if they want to hear it, that's great. And also at the end of the day, we're not only writing it for our community, we're writing it so that Pete and I can listen to it. So thanks, guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That is true. I want to go hear it. And yes, more people should hear it.
Yeah.
But a lot of my friends, I play this for a lot of my musician friends here in Charlotte, like the people who didn't work on the album that are just colleagues of mine. I play it and they're like, Jesus, dude, that's really good. I'm like, well, that makes me feel really nice, But like, I haven't had a whole lot of people go, yeah, it was okay. I don't really hear that a lot. I'm always hearing, man, that was incredible. I can't believe you got that person to play on that. Like, oh my God, that song is great. Pushing My Buttons is one that has like kind of taken over my musical friend group. Like, my boy Busy, who is in Monday Night Live with me, he's like, that's your hit. He wants, Art, you didn't know this. I'm going to surprise you with it on stream. Busy wants the Monday Night Live band to learn Pushing My Buttons, and he wants to sing it with Lindsay.
Ooh.
So I play on it and they sing it. Yeah. I'm so into it. I'm so into it.
That sounds awesome, man.
That sounds good.
I still think you should cover it with Thurston Howell.
It does sound yachty.
Pete broke that down, like how awkward that might be, covering with Thurston Howell band.
Yeah, because I would ultimately have to sing it because Eric doesn't have a high voice like I do, but the female in the band is married to the guitar player. So like, I'm talking to her about pushing her buttons. I don't know about that. I don't know. I just feel like that would just be awkward on stage.
Well, this has been a really fun journey, and we love to have shows like this one to help spread the word about what you do too. So I'm really hoping that once we host this on our YouTube page for the VOD purposes, that more people will find this conversation and get to know more about Songworks.
Yay!
It should be really fun. So thank you for hanging out as far as the journey of the story of Art and Pete. It's a pretty cool story. So continued success,
Thank
friend.
you.
And we're not done yet, but let's now segue to the second part of our show. I know, Art, you were very worried about your chances here in the game. I do know that the odds, I looked at the odds today at the sportsbook and it didn't look great, but you know what? I'm still giving you a good shot at this.
Are you taking, what's the over under? That's
the over under. Number of questions you get right. I think we calculated around 20. I think that's about 20, but it's actually pretty generous. I think some people would have thought it was going to be lower, but let's go to the board and take a look at the game. So there's a couple things we're going to do. First, I just a quick rundown of how it works. The first couple rounds, the questions will be worth 1 point. The third round, the questions will be worth 2 points, and then we'll play it from there. It should be just depending on how much time we have. We'll either go 3 rounds or 4 rounds, and then we've got like a Final Jeopardy kind of question where we'll give you a question. You make your wager on the question when you see the category, get the question, and then 30 seconds to write down your response on a paper. So let's go.
Oh, shit. I'm going to get a paper.
Yeah.
I have this napkin. I'm going to write it on this napkin.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. You have like 30 minutes to work out the napkin situation, so it's good there. But all right, so let's start trivia. We will start. So everybody gets a chance to select from these categories on the board. So let me go show you the board now. And everybody in chat, you will get a chance to select from the board too in the third round. So give yourself some time to look at the board and see what you like. So we also have to figure out who goes first. So
yeah, how are we doing that?
Well, I'm going to consult. That's a good question, but I have a solution. So what we're going to do to decide who goes first.
I love your face in the little or the vertical screen.
Like, here's Johnny. I like it. We will consult the Wheel of Bork. Let's see. Let me bring this up here.
Wheel of Bork.
Oh, Special K has in here anal bum cover.
Anal mum cover.
I'll take the rapist for 1,000. That says therapist.
All right.
Can you say that on TV, Pete?
Daryl Hammond did.
I know, but that was back then.
Oh, that's a fair question. Okay, so
Art, Pete,
here's
Pete, Art,
and
Skeletor.
Wait, Skeletor. What's Skeletor doing
Art
on the wheel?
Pete.
What?
What is he doing
The
on
hell?
We'll have to
Does that
see.
mean Skeletor has to answer
I
the
think
questions? Is
Skeletor would
that
answer
way?
the questions for a round. I think is what that means. We'll give the points to Pete
okay.
though. Hey, Steggy.
Well, yeah, I don't think Art's gonna do Skeletor unless Art does
No.
Skeletor. I don't know.
My voice doesn't get that high anymore.
Oh man, Steggy. Let's give a shout out to our friend Steggy Music. Ooh, that's pretty good. That was pretty
Not
good. Let's give it to her. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. See what we got. Who's gonna go first? Let's see. Oh no!
No, that was a goat. Sorry.
Oh man. Okay. So Skeletor is going to answer the first.
All right, Banglas. I'm in.
All right, Skeletor. Which?
Is there a He-Man category? Because I'll win.
There is not a He-Man category, but we do have DC Comics and Marvel. So there are
All
many.
right. I'll take Marvel for no money.
You've got it, Skeletor.
Give me Marvel.
That's what I got.
That is wild. I swear I did not plan that. I mean, I planned the Skeletor on the wheel. I did not plan that to hit though. Okay. All right. Questions about Marvel Comics. Well, good luck, Pete. Let's see how you do.
I'm sorry, what? What is my name?
Oh,
Skeletor.
you're right. We'll just change. Well, we're giving the points to Pete though, Skeletor. So I'll give you.
You are correct.
Pete by proxy.
Well, for now we'll
Proxy.
put it. Ridiculous.
Skeletor.
Oh, Skeletor.
Skeletor.
This stupid keyboard. Come on, man. It's just
Skeletor.
my sticky keys. Skeletor. It's like the cheap knockoff Skeletor. It's like not even like the actual Skeletor, but it's like that one, like the swap me Skeletor.
Skeletor with beef arms.
All right, let's do some.
Skeletor strong.
Skeletor.
Steltor win. Dig it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Skeletor from Wish.com. Seriously. Ooh, wrong button.
All right, you royal boob. Let's hear the question.
Let's do it. Okay, questions about Marvel. Here we go. Question number 1. Which Marvel movie came first? Was it X-Men or the Avengers?
What a great question. The answer is X-Men.
You are correct. Skeletor gets a point, which will transfer to Pete at the end of the round. All right, next question. What is the term for a set of Marvel movies and TV shows with crossover plot lines?
Those are called phases. It's what I can do when I wield my havoc staff.
But what's the larger thing called? Like phases are the parts of it, but what's the overarching part of it called?
The MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Boy, you really know your Marvel, Skeletor. It's like nicely done. All right. Question number 3. Anyone you get wrong will give Art a chance to steal. So far you're perfect though. So here's the next question. Who are the 3 people credited for creating some of Marvel's most iconic characters?
Ooh, what a great question. Well, one is Stan Lee.
Yep, got it.
Another is Jack Kirby.
Yep, that's 2.
I am drawing a blank on the last.
It's tough. It's tough. But you got 2. You got 2.
Oh, is it Jim Lee?
It is not Jim Lee.
Ah,
Oh, Skeletor gets one wrong. And thank you for your 3 stream streak.
curses!
All right, chance to steal. Can you get that third? Can you get the third person?
Scarjo.
Starjo. No.
No.
No. We unfortunately not what we were looking for.
You're delightful.
No, the answer was the third one was Steve Ditko. Steve Ditko.
Steve Ditko. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cousin of Mike Ditka, right? I remember that guy.
Yeah, no, Steve Ditko. That was the one I was forgetting.
Oh.
Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, though. That's a whole show right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
All right,
let's-
so I got it wrong. He didn't steal, though. Is it to
So
him?
no- there's no
because
point.
I got it wrong, or is it revert back to me?
no, there's just no point. We just don't award
Okay.
a point. Yeah. So next question. Who has been the most popular and recognizable Marvel character in each of the past 6 decades?
What?
Is that to him or me?
No, that's for you. It's back to you. You get control again. Yeah.
Okay, so it's still Skeletor. I will have to say Captain America.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I went and looked this up too. All right, chance to steal.
Spider-Man?
It is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the answer we were looking for. So Art gets the point.
Art with a steal.
Look at that.
Boom!
Nice. Hey, Panda.
Passes again.
Only because he canceled out Iron Man. Wait, did you see Captain America?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain America was big. Iron Man was never big before the movie, right?
No, yeah, he didn't. That movie made him a star. Up to that point, he was easily a C tier Marvel character.
Which is why they hadn't sold him yet.
Right.
Right. Exactly. So let's.
So it's Art's board now, right?
No, it stays with you because the steals are only if you get one wrong. So then we're gonna give Art a chance to select a category after this round's over. So.
Oh, after the rounds.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So you get 10, Art gets 10, and it just goes from there. So, okay.
All right.
Next question, Skeletor. Good luck. Which Marvel character is also the title? It's funny, we were just talking about this of a Black Sabbath song.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. You got it. Okay.
Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind?
We need to do that on the show. I'm gonna do that next time I see it. That's good. Okay. So now, next question. Who are the members of the Fantastic Four?
Well, all right then. That will be Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, the Thing.
I mean, you went above and beyond. I was just gonna say Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and Thing, but you went with their actual A-list. That's even better. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take that. Okay, next question. Which Marvel character grows exponentially in size when angered or upset?
That would be Bruce Banner, the Hulk.
You got it. All right,
Or
that's.
David Banner, depending on which movie you watched.
Well, I think for the purpose of the MCU, it would probably be Bruce Banner, right? But either one seems works. But anyway, question number 8. Which Marvel character is a friend of Professor X, but also a villain?
That would be Eric Lensher, Magneto.
Magneto. You're right. All right, 2 to go. Which of these characters had not been part of the MCU prior to 2021? Is it Agent Carter, the Punisher, or Wolverine?
You said part of the MCU?
Correct. Prior to 2021, which had not been in the MCU, considered part of
Wolverine.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Nothing gets by Skeletor, He-Man. That's crazy. Okay.
It's a wonder I don't win against him more. Could be because he's a giant beefcake.
Last question. Which Marvel character calls Wakanda his home?
The Black Panther.
You are right. We're gonna give our friend Pete. Now, did I miss a question in here? I think I might have. Let me see.
No, because neither one of us scored on the one.
Oh yeah.
Steve
We
Ditko.
one of them didn't. That's right. Okay, so great start. Well done.
All right, bunglers, I'm out until we meet again.
Goodbye, Skeletor. Thanks for joining us tonight. You were great. Get He-Man next time.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right.
All right.
All
Back,
right.
back to
Well,
Pete.
good. We got that out of the way. Now it's,
Yeah.
now we're back to normal.
Back to normal.
The next time you have to answer is Michael McDonald.
Tell me about the X-Men.
There you go.
Does he even
See?
talk, or
You
does
got
he
it
just
in
sing
you.
the whole thing? I don't know. That's a good question.
I would
we'll have to
sing it
find
all,
out.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna.
No. I'm back to Pete the rest of the time.
I should be back to Pete, unless we get a radio. No, just kidding. Unless we get it. No. All right, let's go over
How
here.
many channel points? How many channel points?
I'm,
Oh God.
mods, if you have a
All
50.
right, Art.
Okay. All right, Art. You got control of the board. Let's see.
I'm
what
going with ducks.
ducks. Nice.
Nice.
All right, questions about ducks. Well, let's give it to you. Here we go. So, let me just cue this up, and then we'll give you same scenario. So, anything you get wrong, Pete will get a chance to seal. But
This is definitely not my safety category.
Ducks. How much does either one of us really know about ducks? Come on.
We're about to find
about
out.
to find out. All right, here we go. Duck category coming up. Let me just and give it to you. 10 questions about ducks. Good luck, my friend. Each question worth a point. Okay, so let's start.
What was I thinking?
Oh no.
You go, boy. You go.
Regrets.
Regrets.
Welcome back, Andrea Cannon Guitars. So good to see you again. Okay. First question. Where do ducks normally fly before the winter? What direction? South is right. First off, one on the board. Love it.
Yeah, I know something about ducks.
Woo! Let's go. Next question.
Not a total waste.
No shutout for Bart. I love it. Broke the shutout. I love it. Okay. Who is known as the second banana to Mickey Mouse in Disney cartoons?
Donald Duck.
I love it.
That was delightful.
That was great. I should give him 2 points for that. Oh,
I didn't go to 2 points for doing an entire round of Skeletor. What the fuck?
we're just.
That's all right, baby. Get it.
All right. So
I want to see you do good.
question number 3: Who is considered the arch nemesis of Bugs Bunny?
The arch nemesis of Bugs Bunny is not Elmer Fudd, apparently. Although I would have thought that it would have been Elmer Fudd, but considering he's not a duck, I'm not going to go that way.
That's good thinking.
Let's see. Donald was in Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Sure. Like, who is the? I guess they're the same, kind of the same idea. Who's the second banana to Bugs Bunny, but also kind of an arch nemesis because said person is in a rivalry with Bugs at the same time.
I cannot believe my brain is completely
Oh,
shut
no.
down on me. All I can think about is Donald Duck. Quackers.
You're
Donald
really
Duck.
close.
No.
Come on, you got this.
It's a duck.
But it's not anybody related to Donald Duck either. So it's not like Scrooge or
Correct.
like his nephews from that cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Bugs Bunny and Daffy.
Yes. Daffy
Duck.
Duck. You got it.
That's it.
There it is. I love it.
Just had to trick my brain
Wabbit
into
season.
saying it.
Duck season.
That's great.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
That's a really good point about Elmer being the arch nemesis of Bugs. So that's actually that was quite accurate because they did it.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Call Daffy Duck a frenemy.
Yeah, that might be-
Frenemy, there you go.
I'm gonna write that down. Frenemy. That's a good idea. I'll go with that. Frenemy. Okay. Next question. Going back to Disney for a little bit. Which Caped Crusader had his own Disney TV show in the 90s? Hey, J-Man.
Which Caped Crusader
Mm-hmm.
had his own TV show in the 90s.
Yeah.
Caped Crusader.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Kay knows it.
Oh, I
I'm
know
sure a
this.
lot of people know it. If you're not on the spot, it's a lot easier to think. Caped Crusader. Oh, it's not Duck Dodgers. Hopefully that's one of the answers, though. I'm gonna Pete, take it.
All right, chance to steal, Pete.
Let's get dangerous.
Yeah,
Darkwing Duck.
yeah, got him. Dark
He was
Wing.
part of the afternoon on with Chippendale's Rescue Rangers and Tailspin and DuckTales and all
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. J-Man
Darkwing
says,
Duck.
"I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the winged scourge that pecks at your nightmares." Yes. Snake is his phone a
That
friend.
flaps in the night.
That's great. All right, Art. Still doing really well in this category, though. So, next question. What is the name of the city, this is for Art, where DuckTales took place?
Damn it. Detroit?
Detroit.
Duckopolis?
You're close.
Wait, no. It
I
look.
can't remember, man.
It's
been a long
in the
time.
song. It's in the song.
DuckTales.
Yes, sing it to yourself. How's it start?
I keep getting friends, man.
Here. Life is like a hurricane.
DuckTales. DuckTales.
No.
Here in
In
Cocaine. It rhymes with hurricane. Life
in
is
Duck-
like a hurricane. DuckTales, DuckTales. You're in Spokane. DuckTales, DuckTales. That's how it goes, right?
no,
Aw.
close, but we were looking for Duckburg.
Duckburg. Here
Not
in
Ducktown, not
Duckburg.
Duckville,
I like how the first answer was Detroit, and Steggy's like, here in Detroit.
Yeah. Eric Schiff said here in DuckTales. That's
J-Man,
brilliant.
J-Man has Duckingham. That was actually pretty good, too.
Come on, man. You're making up
Buckingham
points,
Palace,
though.
right.
You're making up points. Let's get
Okay.
Let's get it.
Did I give you a point for the Duckburg thing? Did I give you a chance to steal?
Nobody got it, did we?
I didn't. You didn't give me a chance to steal, but that's okay. That's okay.
You're
I
gonna
want Art
forfeit
to
the-
do good.
All right. That's fine. Well,
This is the first.
I think so, too.
Oh.
Ah. Okay. Well, if we didn't get Duckburg, this might be tough too. Where do the Ducks play their home games in the NHL?
Canada.
No, we can't. I mean, if you're gonna get a guess, that's a decent guess, right? But no chance to steal. It's Pete.
Look, I want to steal that one. Anaheim.
You got it. Anaheim Ducks.
The Anaheim Ducks.
Okay, Pete. All right, I got you another one. True or false question? True or false? A goose.
Uh-oh.
Ready? Okay. A goose is also a duck. True or false?
False.
You're right. Not a duck.
Yeah.
There you go. Back on the board. Okay. What part of a duck is also an invoice and a nickname?
Bill.
It
It is a bill. You're right.
That's because Art's the master of metaphor.
Boom.
He knows many different definitions for many different words.
Yeah.
That's clever. All right, next question. What is the name of a pop hit in 1976 featuring a duck? 1976.
Howard the Duck.
That was a song, but
That
I don't
was
think
a
that was
song?
a hit.
No, that came later. That was like 84
That was
or
86.
something.
That was like-
Yes.
But no, this was like the worst song ever written. It's officially the worst song ever written, I think. And I cannot remember the name of it for my life.
Well, the word duck's in the title, so you got half of
Like
it.
Duck Dragon or something. I don't know. Duck Go Go.
19
Duck Duck Goose.
Think of the year. It was 1976.
76, right? Duck Disco. Disco Duck.
Disco Duck, yes,
goddammit.
that's it. You got it. Nice.
There you go.
Nice. Fantastic. There you go. Okay. Question number 10.
Worst song ever, according to Rick Beato, I think.
That's, you hear it and you kind of believe it. You kind of believe it. What can you say? Stecky said he went for whole country, going back to the Ducks question.
And
he
Rahomo
still
said,
mi-
and he still missed.
Bicentennial Duck. What the duck? I love it. Love the comments in chat, everybody. Okay, so final question for the category. On Sesame Street, what is Ernie's favorite toy for the bathtub?
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Got him. You got it. And that
Got him.
Look at that. Now we
Yay.
look at our closing the gap. Down to a 2-point lead.
Look what you knew about ducks.
Look at that. That's great.
I can't believe it.
Well done.
Nothing about a mallard. Nothing about duck dodgers in the 24th and a half century. I mean, come
24th
on.
and a half.
Exactly. 24th and a half century.
Now, see, Duck Dodgers was played by Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
All right.
There.
Whose name I did remember.
Here's a fun question. This is a bonus question. No points, but which movie featuring a duck is considered one of the worst of all time?
Howard the Duck.
There it is. Yep. Did you like the
I
song?
can't remember how that goes. It's like,
Yeah,
ain't nobody else but you.
it was rough.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember Howard the Duck. That's actually the song is probably the best thing about it.
It probably is. Probably is. Yeah. Is your favorite movie, Sticky? Wildness. All right. Yeah.
Also, a Marvel character. We'd just like to put that out there. Howard the Duck is officially in the MCU. He's been in like 3 different things, I think.
I think I heard about that. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
Howard the Duck's been in 3 different MCU properties. He's official.
That's wild. All right, so let's go back to the board. Round number 2, and let's go back to Pete. You've got control.
I know all you guys are going to want me to do it, so let's take "Don't Stop Believing."
Wow, you're picking it voluntarily. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. You're a noble man indeed to take the Don't Stop Believing category. Holy cow. All right.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
All right.
Let's see what you got hidden back there. Oh, play "Don't Stop Believing's" here. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Don't Stop Believing.
No.
Wouldn't it be funny if I just played the song underneath for the whole No, I'm not gonna do that to you. That'd be too mean. That'd be too much. Okay. Don't Stop Believing category. Here we go. Good luck, Pete. Here we go. What year was Don't Stop Believing recorded?
1982. Oh shit! No.
Oh, I can't. You gave an answer.
No, you can't give it. Nope, I gave an answer.
1981. You're so close. Like, and you're
You
only...
didn't get her to steal it. You didn't let her steal it.
Okay,
I was
Art,
going to say
chance to steal.
1981. Just for the record, I literally was. I was like, Pete got real close. That means it's either 83 or 81.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going with 81. And then you announced 81, and I thought, well, fuck, I guess I'm not.
We'll give you the
Look,
point, Art.
but he gave you a point. He's gonna give you the
We're
point.
gonna give you the point. We're gonna give you the point.
Successful steal.
I do need to remember to offer the steal, though. I've forgotten a couple times already. All right. Question number 2. Who wrote the famous hook for the song and came up with its title?
Jonathan Cain.
It is Jonathan Cain. You're right.
Yeah.
How about that? Formerly of the Babies. And question number 3. Which hockey team plays Don't Stop Believin' after their team wins?
Oh Jesus. The Red Wings.
It is the Red Wings. Born and
Because
raised.
they're the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty good.
Like, wait a minute. Let me find the city.
Not bad, not bad. All right, next question. During Journey's live recording of Don't Stop Believing from 1981, what city replaced South Detroit in the lyrics of the song? You're right, King. That was a preemptive strike by Pete. It's a pretty clever decision by Pete, actually.
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one because it's like, well, where did that happen?
What?
And nobody would, not the easiest.
Would Art like to steal?
Let's go back to Art. Let's find out. Art, what do you?
I'm going to say the Cayman Islands.
It's not as. Okay, I'll give you one more guess because that's not a city. So, if you give us a city,
Okay, so born and raised in South Detroit. What can they make work? So, born and raised, and it's 1981. Was that the year?
yeah. So this is during a concert. So, consider they were the venue where they were in at the time. So
Right. That's what I was trying to think. Where would they have been in 1981?
Mhm.
And I've got no freaking idea. So, but born and raised in something that rhymes with Detroit, Beloit, South Beloit. Let's go with that.
Beloit, interesting. Not what we're looking for, but it's all right. It's a tough question because it's like it's not an obvious call at all. The answer is Houston. They were on tour in Houston and they recorded this concerts in Houston, so they use Houston.
It
As
rhymes with Detroit.
That might be on the Captured album. Was the live record? I think.
I think
That's what that was
so.
on.
I think so.
Captured.
Pretty good. Okay. Next question. Upon their releases, which song had greater chart success? Was it "Don't Stop Believin'" or "Open Arms"?
Open Arms.
It was "Open Arms." You're right. Point for Pete. Next question. Which TV series featured their own version of "Don't Stop Believin'" in 6 different episodes?
Glee.
It was Glee. You are right.
Fuck that show.
It's like, how do you take "Don't Stop Believin'" and make it worse? I like Glee. I'm being unfair.
Do it 6 times.
No, Glee was a good show. I'm just being a clown. Okay. So let's go to question 7. And the question is, which musical uses "Don't Stop Believin'" as its closing number?
Rock of Ages.
It is Rock of Ages. You are correct. You sure know a lot about the song, Pete, for as much as you hate it. I gotta tell you.
This is part of the reason why I hate it, man.
He avoids it like a stalker. So he knows everywhere it is.
That's right.
Right. Andrea Cannon guitar says, "Oh, Steggy, have
bye,
a great
Steg.
listen. Good to see you. Give a shout to Steggy Music. What a talented fellow. It's good to see you again, everybody. Get Steggy." Okay, Andrea Cannon Guitar says, "You are all just helping me remember the Twitch entity known as Play Don't Stop Believin', who would visit whenever I played it and give me 100 mitts. I miss that entity." I think we all know that person well. I think they were just in the chat just a minute ago.
Yeah, Play Don't Stop Believing comes and sees me too.
It's great. Okay, so next question. Which baseball team plays "Don't Stop Believin'"? I'll be more specific. Which Major League Baseball team? Because someone might say Savannah Bananas. No, that's not what we're looking for. But which Major League Baseball team plays "Don't Stop Believin'" during the 8th inning of every home game?
The
Anaheim Ducks.
Shit. The Pittsburgh Pirates.
I mean, it's a good guess. Any of these are going to be good guesses. Not the answer we're looking for. Art, chance to seal.
Wait, is this a sports ball team?
Yes.
I'm going to say the Pistons.
No, but baseball though. Which baseball team?
Oh, it's all sports ball to me, buddy.
That's reasonable. I can't give that to you. I'm sorry. We were Stephen Friend, great to see you. Can we give a shout out to Stephen Friend? J-Man says
Stephen Friend seems to know the answer.
I think Stephen Friend got it right. Stephen Friend says San Francisco. You are correct. It's the Giants who play the song before every 8th inning of every home game.
Oh.
Yeah. How about it?
Strange.
They're the Giants. They're big.
Well,
That's a
Journey
big
is
team.
from San Francisco. So that's the idea.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
So that's the idea behind that. Okay, next question. True or false? "Don't Stop Believin'" is used during part of the Journey arcade game.
True.
It is true. You're right. It is used during the Steve Perry level of the game. All right, one to go.
Yes, Art. There was a Journey arcade game where you had to get the band to their concert, and you had to.
I'm thinking about the Art and Pete iPhone game now.
Right.
I kind of want that now in my life. Let me
The
know.
Art and Pete iPhone game.
Yeah, I kind of want that in my life, and I might even do some bonus like purchases during the game, in-app purchases for the game. Oh man, Steve Perry pops up in the crowd once in a while. That is true. We have seen Steve Perry at various games every now and again. That's a true story, King. King's right. Okay, last question. Why is "Don't Stop Believin'" the greatest song of all time?
Fuck you. Come on. Come on.
That is correct, sir. That is the right answer.
It is. You're right.
Yeah, and you're going to need to give that to
You
me.
have to give it a point for that. Yeah. Oh man, you are a trooper,
All right.
Pete.
All right.
You're a good sport. Thank you for putting up with all that.
I didn't feel like that was going to make it or might have made it around to me again, but we couldn't have done this without picking that category. Come on. All right. So it's Art's turn
Yep.
now.
Back. Just quote
Don't
Blues
stop.
Travel as your answer, and you'd be
Well-
right. There you go. All right, Art. Let's go back to you. We got control of the board again, so
I'm gonna embarrass myself. I'm going for song lyrics. He went for. I would have gotten like 2 in that last category for you, Pete. Open arms and fuck you.
greatest answer ever. Greatest answer
Brilliant.
ever.
That needs to get clipped.
Song lyrics. Let's do it. All right, Art. So these are lyrics from different songs spanning many different decades. So I'll give you a song lyric. Just
God. I hope I don't fuck this up.
I think there's at least a couple here that you'll get though. So good luck, Art. We'll be rooting for you. Here we go. So name the song. Here it comes. Okay. So this is the line of the song. Can you name the song? Here we go. In the day we sweat it out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through the mansions of glory and suicide machines.
No, but it sounds like Bruce Springsteen for some reason. But no, I don't know that lyric.
It is Bruce Springsteen. Would that help?
But Born to Run?
It's Born to Run. You got it. On the nose. Nice. Great start.
Sounded like. Maybe we're born to run.
And that's how this. Yeah, that's the start. It's the first line of the song. So, okay, next one, next song. My love is like a rocket. Watch it blast off. Oh, hang on. Let's wait out this. Okay, you ready? Okay. My love is like a rocket. Watch it blast off. I'm feeling so electric. Dance my ass off.
I don't listen to songs that have lyrics like that.
All right, Pete, chance to steal.
Pete, steal it.
Oh.
I can repeat it.
Yeah, please repeat it. Yeah.
Okay. My love is like a rocket. Watch it blast off. I'm feeling so electric. Dance my ass off. Like.
Is it Bang Bang?
It is not Bang Bang.
Nah, I don't know.
The answer is Levitating by Dua Lipa. So
okay.
yeah.
And Dua Lipa.
So no point for that question. Back to Art.
All right, 2 Lips. I've heard of them.
All right. So here's the line. I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar.
I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. How soon as I am the sun and air of nothing in particular? You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved just like everybody else does.
I think you know the song, Art. That's fantastic. You got it.
I think I love that song. It's beautiful.
It is.
What is the song?
How Soon Is Now?
Now.
By the Smiths. Nailed it.
You know?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Great stuff. Okay.
I don't know, man. I feel like I would have got my ass kicked in this category.
That's pretty good. That's a good pull, Art. All right, next line. Here it comes. Tell me all that you've thrown away. Find out games you don't want to play. You are the only one that needs to know. Tell me all that you've thrown away. Find out games you don't want to play. You are the only one that needs to know.
What you gonna say? Find out games you want to play. I have never heard those lyrics before. Although I've heard many lyrics exactly like them. I don't know.
Okay, no problem. So let's go to Pete for the steal. Does that ring a bell?
Well, no, because he sung the really nice melody a second ago, and now that's what I hear in my head. That's not a song. That's something he just wrote. I don't know either.
All right, very well. Dirty little secret. So it's tell me all that you've thrown away. Find out games you don't want to play. You are the...
What band is that?
The All American Rejects.
Oh, I only know the one song by them. The Gives You Hell. That's the one that I know by them.
That's another song they do. Yep. I love Art casually shitting on all these lyrics. It is fun. I do appreciate it too. Okay. Next question. I know one of you will get this one. So here it is. Art. She's the kind of girl you dream of keeping hold of. You'd better forget it. You'll never get it. She's the kind of girl you dream of keeping hold of. You'd better forget it. You'll never get it.
That never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. That's my guess. I don't even know what that song's called. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Woo, 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 woo.
It's actually called that.
It is called You'll Never Gonna Get It. Yeah, that's
That song.
In Vogue, but that's not the song we were looking for.
Yeah.
It was great. I love that song. But not the song we were looking for. So, Pete, chance to steal.
That's Easy Lover by Philip Bailey.
Got him. Easy Lover.
You got a hold on me, believe it.
Yeah.
I
She's
didn't know
the
that was
kind
a
of
lyric
girl
in
you
there.
dream of keeping hold of. You better forget it. Yeah.
Just gotta hold on.
And that's
Me.
actually a Philip Bailey song that is not a Phil Collins song.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
Philip
and I
Bailey.
thought it was a Phil Collins song.
Yeah, Phil Collins just sings on it. It's on a Philip Bailey record.
It sounds so much like a Phil Collins song, though. It's like he even does the
Oh,
drums.
it's
on it.
because he came in and played drums on it too.
Yeah.
He's those big boom bop boom bop boom bop. That's all that Phil Collins early '80s gated drum Simmons shit that he was working with back in the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was
Those
like,
lyrics in the really high part.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the Philip Bailey part.
Mhm.
Oh, I never made out those lyrics before. It's good to know.
Oh.
Ah.
Yes, Rahomo said he did the drum fills.
Da-dum-cha. Yeah. Yeah, and you don't leave it and believe it. Well, that's kind of the challenge of it. I was like picking parts of the song that are not that obvious, where, so. Okay, let's get to the next
No,
one.
that was a really good choice, man. I should have known that.
Thank
It was
you.
a good choice.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
do know that song. Like, you're like that's a
Yeah. Yeah, she's an easy lover. That would have been too obvious.
Yes, she is.
Don't you believe it? Yeah. All right. Next question. Next up. Here's the next line. Here it is. I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these ices.
They buy me all these ices.
I don't know what
Is
that
that
means.
going to be like that? Yeah, no, no idea. Something about ice cream, yogurt. I don't know. Shaking the booty. Is it wet ass pussy? It's WAP, isn't it?
It's not WAP. WAP's not in this category. Just let's get that out there.
Thank God.
WAP is not. I did think about it. I was like, okay, if I put there's some horrors in this house, there's some horror. I mean, everybody would have gotten it.
I would have got that. Yeah.
But I don't think
I
it would not have been
There's
fun.
some hoes in this house.
would have guessed it for every single one of those that has something like that in it.
Yeah.
Shake that booty from me. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So it's not that.
What's that
Stealing?
again?
Yeah, chance to steal.
Only if you
Pete.
answer.
Chance to steal. No, I think you gave an. Did you give an answer? I don't think you.
I did not. Or no, Art did.
Did Art give you an? Okay, so I'm gonna say no. All right.
Is it My Humps
It is-
by Black Eyed Peas?
Yes, it's my humps by like
Okay.
My humps, in the back and in the front. Check it out.
Look. I have dueling pianos, my dueling piano career to blame for knowing that. That's why I know that.
Not wet ass pussy. It's my humps. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
That's great.
Cases, I've struggled with this category, but I know this one, and I'm kind of sad about it. I get it, and I get it too, Art. I mean, of course.
My lovely lady lumps.
Oh man.
Yes, that's
What's up,
really
drama?
the lyric.
You go. It's just one of those things. Like, whether you like it or you hate it, you're gonna know it. Like, you just can't get rid of it. You know. Okay.
Fucking pop culture.
All right. So here's one. We'll step this up a bit. Thankfully for the next one. Okay. All right. Here we go. Next line. That's enough for a working man. What I am is what I am. I can give you an extra
Man,
line.
I wish there was a little bit of a melody to go along with these. That's it. Yeah, give me the next line.
Okay.
What I am.
Okay, that's what I am is what I am. And I tell you, sweetheart, that's just enough for me. That's enough for what, yeah.
No. Stone Temple Pilots?
No, it's much earlier. It's much earlier than that. Much earlier. Several decades
Johnny
before.
Cash.
Interesting. It would have fit a Johnny Cash song, absolutely. No, not. So it's
It's not even the song title.
It's just a
Folsom
guy.
Prison Blues.
Pete Chance of Steel. Would you know this one? This is not.
I do not.
Oh
I do
wow,
not.
really? The song is called "You and Me" by Alice Cooper. I think you've heard it, but it's not obvious with the lyrics. So that's enough. For
We used to be together. Any
No.
kind of weather, always. No.
That's a
I
different song.
I should have put more '90s stuff in this thing. Like this is.
Don't speak. I know just what you're
Just
But
damn
you're
it.
thinking.
Don't please stop explaining.
Yeah, if you had put 90s stuff in here, I would have been all over it.
Yeah, we do have
So far,
one.
we've. Yeah.
We do have
Ooh,
one. Though.
there's one.
There's one in here. So actually, we have two, but really one. You'll see what I mean later. Okay, question number 8. And all the world is football shaped. It's just for me to kick in space, and I can see, hear, smell, touch, taste.
That sounds
All the
really
world
familiar.
is sports ball shaped.
Yeah, all the world is. Oh, thank you, King. I shall hydrate. Well, let me add one more to that. I think you'll get it. And all the world is football shape. It's just for me to kick in space, and I can see, hear, smell, touch, taste. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I know.
No.
No idea.
Oh. Okay. It's all right. Pete, chance to steal.
Is that Fireflies by Owl City?
No, it's an interesting angle. It's an interesting angle. No, I'm not. Census Working Overtime by XTC.
Raise your hands to heaven. Oh, wait.
By XTC.
Yeah.
Wow.
That might have been
Fences
tough.
working overtime.
Yeah.
I only know Mayor of Simpleton by XTC for the most part,
Okay.
but I like that whole album.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's a great album. Yeah, XTC's awesome.
Good night, Special K.
Okay, have a great one. Good
Special
to
K
see
is
ya.
on the other side of this wall. Right
Oh,
now. This is- our
gotcha.
bedroom's on the other side of that wall. That's all right.
That's
I'm sure she's
okay.
going to put earplugs in or something.
Right. Great to see you again, Kay. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Okay, 2 to go.
Wow, I'm tearing this category up, right?
I have to add more
3
90s
whole
next
points.
time.
This is great.
Okay. All right, next one. I've got something to tell you. I've got news for you. Gonna put some wheels in motion. Get ready, cause we're coming through. I've got something to tell you. I've got news for you. Gonna put some wheels in motion. Get ready, cause we're coming through, coming through, coming through.
The End of the Road by Boyz II Men.
Great song. Great song. No, not
I've got no idea.
tough. Okay. Pete, Chance to Steal?
Oh no.
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 The Vanga Best is coming, and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco.
Oh, that's the Six Flags guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that it?
That's the one. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
That has lyrics to it?
Is that the Venga Boys?
Vanga Boys. Yeah, you got it. We like
Venga
to party.
Boys, okay.
Yeah. And so that's the beginning of the song. It's like, I've got something to tell ya. I've got news for you. Gonna put. See, I'm pumping it up as I do this. Wheels some motion. Yeah.
I'm pumping up as I do.
All right. Now, Art, I feel good about this one. Let's see if you got it. If you'll have it for us. Okay. Last one. 90s song. So I cry and I pray and I. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let me try that again. So I cry and I pray and I beg. So I cry and I pray and I beg. So
No, it's almost there. Yeah.
So I cry and I
Sing this
pray
song,
and I
that's right.
beg.
He's gonna get it if you give him some other lyrics from it.
I can give
Yeah,
you
I'm
like.
just trying to block out the music that's going on in the background
Oh,
there because they can hear
I can do that.
something.
I can do that. So I cry and I pray and I
So
beg.
I-
So I cry and I pray and I beg.
Yes.
You got this, Art.
For you to
So I cry and I die for you too. That's another line. It's right there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Pete, do I have permission to give an additional line of the song?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, because he knows this.
Absolutely.
I know he knows this song.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a different line. This is the beginning of the song. Okay. Dear, I fear we're facing a problem. You love me no longer. I know.
Dear, I feel.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Say it.
it. Spend my nights awake and I wonder. I do care if you really care as long as you don't go. Do. So I cry and I pray and I beg. Love me, say that you love me. Okay, thank you.
Yes. There you
But
go.
what's the name of the song?
What's the name of it?
That was love me. Oh, no. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, love fool.
Love Fool, you got it. All right.
Fool me, fool
There
me.
you go.
Go on and fool me.
Yes.
The Cardigans.
Great save. Great save. Fantastic, Art. I mean, honestly, all in all, some of those were really tough. You didn't do too badly. I mean, that's not too bad at all, honestly. Still in the game. Very nicely done. Okay, so let's go back to the board.
Only 7 behind. He misses an entire category. I've got a shot.
Io, what's going on? Iocane Powder. Can you give a shout to Iocane Powder? Happiness is just.
Iocane powder.
Yeah, Io says, we all know this even if we don't recognize it. Oh, seriously, for sure. Excuse me while I
I spent
bump
the
this
last
up.
few years building
Yeah.
up a tolerance to iocane powder.
Great to see you. Yeah, you got it. You picked up on it. Exactly, Art. Exactly. Art, we had Io on the show a few weeks ago, and Io confirmed that's where her handle comes from. It comes from that movie. Pretty cool.
It's William Golding, baby.
Dig it. All right, so we are now giving the chat an opportunity to pick a category. So this is round 3. Point values are doubled. I'm not going to give Art a chance to catch up here, so we'll give it to Art. Chat, can you select a category? Can you select a category for Art that you think he'll do well in, so he can catch up? Each one will be worth 2 points. So
Ooh, each one's worth 2. That means I have a chance of catching up to you, Pete.
okay, we've got apples. Is it apples or Weird Al?
Yeah, I
you're
played
pointing to? Oh, Weird Al. Okay. Weird Al. Weird Al.
Don't know.
Oh man, it's
Don't know
blowing up for
anything
Weird
about
Al.
music.
How much do you know
Weird
Weird Al
Al.
Yankovic, Art?
Potato. Weird Al? I love Weird Al.
Love it. I think you're gonna do well then. Let's go with Weird Al
Maybe.
then. Well, I
It's
think
so easy to dare to be stupid. We're all waiting for you. Let's go. Do. Yeah, I love Weird Al.
oh, dude,
Burn your
that's great.
candle at both ends. Look a gift horse in the mouth.
This
Mashed
is,
potatoes can be your
This could be
friends.
your friend.
you got it.
I love that song.
Talk with your mouth full. Bite the hand that feeds you. Bite on more than you can chew. What can you do?
Dare
Dare
to
to
be
be
stupid.
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
The mashed potatoes can be your friends, man.
That's my favorite line.
That's like
Mashed potatoes can be your friends. Man, that's the best.
It's so good. So good. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, iOS is the first CD I ever bought was Weird Al. Love that. First concert.
That's the first tape I ever bought.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm just trying to can't find the actual questions. Let me see. Oh, there it is. I got them. Okay, so 10 questions, each one worth 2 points. Let's do it. Good luck, Art. Here we go. And back to it. Here we go. Okay. The first question is, what is Weird Al's hometown? Or where is it? Sorry.
I just watched the Weird Al movie, and I can tell you with absolute certainty that I do not remember.
No.
Can I give you a hint? It's in the title of one of his albums.
Cleveland?
No, but one of his album titles. One of his album titles.
I know, I'm trying to remember his album titles.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes can be your friend. Hey! Damn it.
Alright.
Was it Detroit? No, I give up.
It's not Detroit. That's all right. All right. No worries. So you did see the Al Yankovic, so that's pretty cool. I should go check that out too. Chance to steal, Pete. Oh my goodness, with 2 points.
Did you say what state or what town?
What city? What is his hometown?
Albuquerque.
I love the guess. I love the guess. I really do. I really do.
That's totally a guess.
No points. Linwood. Straight out of Linwood.
Straight out of Linwood. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Okay. We carry on. Back to
I didn't
Art.
realize that was a city.
It's a city.
yeah.
I mean, it's part
I
of
thought it was
LA.
a foreign term. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rahomo says Beloit.
Yeah. The more recent albums. That's right, King. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go with question number 2. Which radio personality is Weird Al's hero? And also,
Dr. Demento.
it is Dr. Demento.
Oh, sorry.
You got it. No, that's fine. We'll give it to you.
I
Absolutely.
used to listen to Dr. Demento, man. That was great.
That's cool. Yeah, what a
Yeah,
fun
Back
show.
in the day.
That's awesome. All right. Question number 3. What is Weird Al's favorite and or most well-known number?
Number?
Yeah. It is
What is
actually. You might. This
Do you
might.
mean song or an actual number?
No. Like the actual. Like, what's your favorite? Like, my favorite number is 2. Like, what is Weird Al Yankovic's favorite number?
Oh. He has a
Was it in the
favorite
movie
number?
UHF?
It might have been, but it is on the cover of. It is on the cover of Running with Scissors because it's the number on his jersey or on his shirt.
Damn it. I want to say 42 just because it's got to be a great number. So I'm going to go with 42 even though it's probably not correct.
Love the guess. Let's give it to Pete for a chance to steal.
7.
No, it is not 7. Oh, good guesses. It is 27. It is 27.
Oh.
It is not 69 either. No. 27. That's a real deep. That's like super
That's
nerd.
a prime number, isn't it?
I think it is a prime.
9
number.
times 3, dude. It's not prime.
Oh no, it's not prime.
Not
Prime.
Oh no, it's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
not
right.
prime.
Sorry.
Yeah. Good call.
Sorry.
Good call, Art. Good call.
No, that's me just being dumb. Sorry.
3 times 3 times 3 is not prime. Oh, the math can. I love it. I love the math nerdery.
It's not prime twice. Shut up, Romo. Stop being so smart.
All right. Now, you speaking of UHF, there's a UHF question for you. What was the name of the bargain discount store featured in a commercial during UHF?
Let me talk to 1984 me and get back to you.
go back to it if you want to. We could circle back to it. It's up to you.
No, I don't think 1984 me is taking calls. Say, I don't know. I don't know. Stanley. Something about Stanley. No, Stanley was one of the characters in it, right? The tall, skinny guy.
Right.
Like
no, that was
Michael
the
Richards
children's
played,
show. Yeah.
Kramer dude.
Yeah.
That was the children's show.
Yeah. No, I don't remember the name of the. No, I'm sorry.
What did they?
Pete Steele. Steele Pete.
You're gonna steal Pete? Okay, go for it, Pete.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's Spatula City. Spatula City.
Yep. Spatula City. You got it. So 2 points for Pete. Ooh. All right.
I had the S part right.
You did.
Stanley Spatula. It's close.
You did.
It's close.
You did. All right. Who is Weird Al Yankovic's longtime drummer on his touring band?
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. Interesting. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. I don't believe that's what we're looking for. No. Let's go to Pete. I should.
Is it who's the bald head guy? Kenny Aronoff.
It is not Kenny Aronoff. The answer is Jim Bermuda Schwartz. Good guess though. Good guess though.
Jim Bermuda Schwartz.
All right. All right. Next question. What is the name of Weird Al Yankovic? Oh, this is for Art. What is the weird name of Weird Al Yankovic's most recently released album? And it's been a while now.
I hate myself and want to die. No, that's a song by Nirvana. Damn it! Was this the one he released? He released all the videos online. And he had like.
I think so. He was doing that.
I watched all those damn videos. I don't remember the name of the album.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't steal. I don't know.
No
either.
steal. Okay.
Waiting to exhale.
No. No. We're gonna go. The answer is Mandatory Fun. Mandatory Fun.
Mandatory Fun. That's the where he's on the front. And it's got.
Yeah.
It looks like the campaign poster or whatever or propaganda poster.
Yep. Propaganda poster. Yep. All right.
Mandatory Fun.
Well, Pete, after my 2 rounds, you actually gained on me.
I'm sorry. All right. I'm gonna, let's see if we can turn this around. Okay.
It's really my own fault.
No sweat. No. But you do. Okay. 1984 U is gonna absolutely hit this on the nose. Here it is. What is the name of Weird Al's first top 10 hit?
I think his first top 10 hit was. No, another one. Another One Rides the Bus was his first breakout thing, but it wasn't a top hit. He just had that played all the time on Dr. Demento.
Right.
I think that was Like a Surgeon. Wasn't that his breakout? It wasn't I Love Rocky Road because that didn't make a big hit.
Correct.
Either.
Correct. And so.
But you're talking about the Michael Jackson one?
Yeah.
Fat is the one that had the huge video and everything with it. Was that considered a breakout hit?
No, it was before that, though.
Because I'm fat.
It was before that one. The one before that. There were 2 Michael Jackson songs he did. That was the second one. What was the first one?
Did he do Thriller? No, Michael said no on Thriller, didn't he?
If I give you like 3 words from the song, I think you'll get it.
My brain is constipated.
But you're very close. You're right there. You're right there. Like the video looked almost exactly like this. The first of the video also looked exactly like the Michael Jackson video that was very similar to that song. So.
But that's the dance move one was Fat.
Right. You're so close.
Subway.
You're so close. What if there were a dozen, but there's millions of people starving in Japan, so...
Oh, no. Sorry.
There was a
I
tuna
guess that's
casserole in the
concentration.
song. There's, let me think.
Eat it.
Remove one
Eat it.
letter.
Yeah,
There you
got
go.
it. Got it. There we go. 2 points for yeah. It was right there. I knew you had it. It was right there. It was right there. Okay.
I beat it for some reason, was not sticking in my head.
Oh, right on. Okay. I think you'll know this one. This is the next question. Who had a public beef with Weird Al during the mid-1990s? Public beef.
Public beef. I'm gonna say Madonna.
That's a good guess. Good guess. Not the answer we're looking for. Very good guess, though. It was Coolio because of the thing that...
Because that's right, Gangsta's Paradise. He didn't like the.
I didn't give you the thing to
Paradise.
steal. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay. If I hadn't been fucking around, I would have remembered that.
Yeah, because that's
Madonna's
in the movie.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me give Pete a
Yeah,
bonus
the Coolio
question.
study didn't stay okay.
Yeah. I'm going to give Pete a bonus question in lieu of the steal. So let's see if we can.
Yeah, Pete needs it.
Yeah. All
That's what
right.
you did for me when I missed the steals, right? You just gave me the point.
Okay.
Go Pito. Go Pito.
Oh, I don't need it, but I'll take it.
Okay. What was the name of Weird Al Yankovic's most recent tour? Or I'm sorry. What was the name of Weird Al Yankovic's recent tour featuring only originals and deep cuts? What did he call that tour?
Oh shit. Was it stuff I scraped off the floor?
It's along those lines, but not the answer you're looking for. No.
Yeah, I know.
It was called the ridiculously self-indulgent, ill-advised vanity tour. It was a great name for a tour.
Yes.
I really love
Just
that.
rolls off the tongue.
Right,
It
right.
rolls off the tongue.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, back to art.
Back to
I
art.
lost my shot. I lost my shot. What's up, Sniper?
Okay, Sniper, great to see you. And by the way, ISIS, I 100% knows I was a huge video, so easy. It really, it's right there for a lot of people. I love that. Okay, now where are we at? Okay, next question. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. Okay, can you identify 3 game shows that Weird Al Yankovic competed in? He was a contestant on 3 different game shows. Can you name, or actually more than 3, but can you name 3 game shows he was on?
Let me see. No, I'm gonna say just because. Press your luck. Definitely going to press your luck because if he wasn't on that, he needed to be. That
Yeah,
would have been
right.
brilliant.
That would have been
That's
so.
the greatest. That's the great. One of the greatest
I
game
love-
shows of all time.
I love that.
Right? No whammy, no whammy. I can see him doing it.
And then he gets the win. He's like, "Ah!"
I'm gonna say so no whammy. The Price is Right. He would definitely go on The Price is Right and
That'd
just
be fun.
rip it apart. And Wheel of Fortune, of course, because everybody's on Wheel of Fortune. And I would also put him on Family Feud if given the option, because I'd love to see what his family looks like and how they performed. I think that'd be brilliant.
That would be fun. You did get one right. That's Wheel of Fortune is right. The other 2, no. But I'll give you the others. So you had well,
No.
no.
Give Pete a
I'm
chance
not
to
giving you.
steal. Come on.
Yeah, chance to steal, Pete. Chance to
What do you
steal.
think, Pete? What do you think?
So
guess.
one of them's Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is Hollywood Squares.
Ooh, yeah, nice
Interesting
choice.
call. Interesting call.
And interesting call. It's not right.
Should have.
Let's make a deal.
Ooh.
I just love all these ideas. No, but I did love that. Let's Make a Deal would have been hilarious if he was on that show. Oh my goodness.
Right?
So here's the ones I have written down. Family Double Dare. So he's on Double Dare. He was on Wheel of Fortune multiple times, actually. I've seen him a couple times. Rock and Roll Jeopardy. And if you can remember this, MTV's Remote Control. Remember that show?
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Yes, I remember that show. I
Now
love
I
that
do.
show.
Yeah. That's fun.
Remote Control.
Yep. Okay, let's do one more for Art. I don't even know how many questions I've lost track. I've lost track of how many questions I've completely lost track of how many questions we've done. Okay, let's see. I think I got one more.
Case now. Give on another category. Maybe he'll make it up to where Pete is at least. I don't know. Can I get 10 points? Because Pete's gonna steal half of them easy.
All right, Art. Well, remember, there's a final category though. It was a final category though.
Oh, I can lose it all.
You can.
Perfect. Let's go for it. I'm in, man. I'm down.
Okay. All right. Here's the last question of the round, as far as I know, because I don't know how many questions we're into at this point. Who are the 3 stars of the Al Yankovic story movie? And as you said, it just came out.
Daniel Radcliffe
Yeah.
played Weird Al Yankovic.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were some other people in it too, like a bunch of them.
Yes.
I remember the guy from The Office was in it.
Okay. Well,
and
do you remember his
he
name?
played Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that right?
Yeah. You got
And
2.
He played Dr. Demento.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the woman who played Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember her bloody name for the life of me, because she just fell into the role and became Madonna. I believed her. So I don't believe she was actually an actress. I think they got into a time machine, grabbed Madonna, said, "Would you be down with this?" And she said, "Yeah." Brought her back, and she performed herself. So the third actor is Madonna.
Well, I do love the arguments. I do love the SAT style, like of qualitative thinking that went into that.
I'm a trained lawyer. What do you want me to do?
I love it. I'm sorry to say it was not Madonna. So you got 2. Chance to steal, Pete. Can you identify the 3rd person in the movie who was a star?
Evan Rachel Wood.
You are right. Evan Rachel Wood is the answer.
Like I said, Madonna.
All right. So we have quite a margin here. But
You think?
oof. Okay. Well,
I told you I'd be doing awesome by this point, didn't I?
yeah, you
Like
did.
I said it. It's
You did kind of call that.
this, yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to Pete and see if we can. Let's see what Pete can.
Watch your back, man.
I'm gonna take.
Potato. Go potato.
Oh, we're doing a chat.
No,
I'm sorry. Chat's picking this one. That's right. Chat. What? I'm sorry. That's right. I forgot about
Oh,
that.
good. Yeah.
Oh, Chat's picking.
Chat's
oh, right,
picking
right,
this.
right.
Chat is pick. You get to pick this one, Chat. What do you want to go for the next
Okay.
category? Look at the categories on the board. Don't sugarcoat it, Davey. That's fair. Yeah. I'm very bad at that. I'm not good. I'm too. I cannot avoid the sugarcoating in my broadcast presentation. Okay, we got one for M&M's.
Potent potables.
I've always
Good,
wondered
isn't
what the hell that was.
No.
We'll never see that.
It's alcohol. It's alcoholic
Ah,
beverages.
I love that.
Potent potables.
Okay.
I thought those were the pseudo-alcoholic beverages that like tried to convince you they tasted like alcohol but didn't at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like at all. Like at
Oh,
all.
like that,
were
like
terrible.
O'Doul's. You mean
Ah.
non-alcoholic beer?
But I can actually show you a little bottle. My wife bought me a bunch of these non-alcoholic things that were like, these are a great substitute for a nice sip at the end of the night. Ooh, this one tastes like a Manhattan. No, it does not. No, there is no Manhattan in that at all. Mm-mm. So yeah, potent potables, very potent, not very potable.
They're all awful. I hear that.
So Chat so far has said Ocean and M&M's.
I don't. Can we break the tie there, friends? We can use one more.
Those are their choices.
Mm-hmm.
That's what 2 people have said. Rahomo, you can't just say it again. Turd.
Anybody else want to suggest one? This is a big one.
Pop music theory would make sense for us.
I think
Right.
I come on, bro.
So would M&M's.
That's
I
not
mean, it's
fair.
not.
That's not, you can't be deleting other people's responses. All right. You know
Rahomo's
what?
exercising his sword.
Goodness. Well, we did get another
That's
vote for
funny.
Ocean by J-Man, so that I think we'll go with Ocean because of that. But still, that was
Ocean.
I approve of mod abuse. All right, back to it then. So
Okay, Ocean.
Ocean will be the category, and then
That's 100% a category I would not have picked for myself.
Billy
Let's see how this
Ocean.
goes.
eh, we'll see.
I'm sure it's gonna be one of those like a duck category.
It could be.
Who played the ocean in Star Wars? Wait,
The ocean, the actual ocean.
Every answer is
yes.
Wayne.
It was Bob.
Every answer is ween.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Push
great.
a little daisies and make them come up.
All right, Pete. Good luck. As we know, Art will get a chance to steal, and then we'll do one more round. I'll give Art a catch up round, and then we'll see. Because I want to send somebody. I do want to try. Anyway, I'm just crawling over this. Okay. Question number 1. What fraction of the Earth is covered by water?
2/3.
You're right. 2 points for our friend Pete. Okay.
Phew.
Next question. Which is the largest ocean on the planet?
The Atlantic.
It is not the Atlantic. Let's give it to Art for the steal. What do you got, Art? Is Art here? Art may have stepped.
He said it. He thought I was gonna rock this. I bet he went to pee.
Okay, Art, you got a chance to steal.
Art,
Which is
Yeah,
the
it's
largest
Pacific.
ocean?
Seriously, dude?
sorry.
You got it. Yes, Pacific. Incredible. All right, great.
Incredible. Of the 2 big oceans, which one is it not?
I know. Sorry, I suck.
All right.
You got it in reverse.
Question number 3, Pete. Which 80s pop star sang the song Caribbean Queen?
Billy Ocean.
It is Billy Ocean. You are correct.
There it was. There was the sea
Yep.
art. That's why he went.
All right, next question. What is the name of a movie about a series of Las Vegas robberies?
Ocean's 11.
It is. You're right. Oh, man. Okay. Question number 5. What popular beverage brand did Mick Fleetwood feature in a viral TikTok video?
Ocean Spray.
It is Ocean Spray. How is Ocean easier than Weird Al? Because of how I did it. Because it's like you said, it's just like the duck. It's like the duck category. You're right. Okay. Question number 6. What was found inside a whale's blowhole after George Costanza pulled it out on an episode of Seinfeld?
An ocean.
No. Not what we're looking for. Our chance to steal.
I'm going to say Kramer.
Well, Kramer had something to do with it. Are you saying Kramer was found inside the blowhole?
That is what I'm saying.
It's a hell of a guess. I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a guess. Not the answer we're looking for. The answer was golf ball. Is that a Titleist? He was masquerading as a marine biologist. He sure was.
Look, Rahomo is upset with me.
Fuck. All right, Pete. If you don't get this one, I'm leaving. What blockbuster film was the first one to be shot on the ocean?
On the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Was it really a blockbuster, though?
Titanic?
Oh yeah, I guess that's a possible answer. I didn't think of that. No. All right, Art, chance to steal. The first
Waterworld.
Waterworld. It's a good answer. No, sorry.
Damn it!
It's a good answer. The answer is Jaws. Jaws, my friends.
Oh, that was filmed on the beach.
That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes
Waterworld
sense.
was actually filmed in the ocean, man. Come on. All
Yeah,
right,
I
that's
you know
my
what?
loss.
I unapologetically like Waterworld. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
I did. I thought it was a neat movie.
For
He
sure.
had gills, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't ready for that yet. We weren't ready for a movie like that yet.
I bet if they
No,
redid
then we
it.
got Aquaman. We're still not ready for a movie like that.
Right?
Reasonable. Ocean World. All right. Let's go to the next question. What is the name of DNC's most popular song, or Dance's most popular song?
Cake by the Ocean.
Cake by the Ocean is correct. 2 points for Pete. Okay. Next question. Which recent Disney movie took place near a beachside Polynesian village?
Moana.
It is Moana. You are correct. All right.
Hot take, and I know this is bad. I'm gonna admit it. I hate that movie.
Ooh.
I think that movie. Oh yeah, I think that movie's junk. That is a very very junky Disney movie.
I've never seen
I
it.
always pronounced it Mona, but I imagine that would be a little risque.
Mona.
That would be
See
the
that new Disney movie Mona? That's the Pornhub version.
exactly. I was gonna say the Spice Channel version of the movie. It's called-
Spice Channel. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Last question. Which famous singer and actress starred in the film Beaches?
Well, there were several.
Mm-hmm.
And famous singer, Pete. Famous singer.
Oh,
And
singer,
singer and
singer,
actress, yeah.
Singer and actress. Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. You got it. So commanding lead for Pete. No way to dance around it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a special bonus round for our friend Art, and here's what we're gonna get to do. I'm gonna go ahead and because I wanted to use this one, I'm gonna give you Pink and music. So think of the same kind of style questions that we got for Ocean and for Ducks, and I do think this will give Art a chance to cut into the lead here. But as usual, Pete will have a chance to steal. So, Art, are you ready?
I have to ask a really quick question.
Okay.
Is the artist Pink featured in any of these questions?
Let's go take a look at that.
If so, give them to Pete now, and we can just skip over it.
I should check that. Yes, actually, there is at least one question that has that. Oh, I will remember that.
But see, you know who she is. You went there immediately, so there's got to be something in your head that you know about her.
She's delightful. She can sing very well, and she's very, very muscular. But I've never heard one of her songs that I can remember.
Gotcha.
All right.
Respect. Okay, but let's see how we do with the remainder of the category. Art, good luck, my friend. Here we go. Okay. 2 points for each of these questions. That first question. What prog rock band is known for The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon?
Wait, you're really asking that?
Yes, I am asking that question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pink Floyd.
It is Pink Floyd. There we go. 2 points off the
Hey,
bat.
Pink.
Love
They're
it.
not all going to be ridiculously hard.
Deep purple. It's pink. Sorry.
Pink.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Which John Mellencamp song is inspired by a black man sitting on a porch?
Pink houses.
Yes! I was
A
very
black man sitting on a porch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, like right off the highway. It's a really great storyline behind that. Okay, so here's a
I
question.
assumed it wasn't Summer of '69 because that would have been really weird.
No, that
And that's also
that
Bryan
song's
Adams.
about hitting it.
Okay, so I guess I'll just give it
Yes.
to you right now. So now, or cut in if you do know this. What is the name of Pink's most well-known song?
Pete,
All right, Pete.
So what?
What is the name of Pink's most well-known song? Like, what's the title of the
No,
song?
that's
Oh,
I'm
it's-
answering with so what.
Oh,
That's
so
what?
what?
I'm saying.
No. Not as far as I know.
Oh,
Our chance to steal your own question.
I'm gonna say Pretty in Pink. No, that's
Mm.
the answer to another question, though. I bet.
All right, not for that. So the answer is Get the Party Started. So no points.
Let's get the party started. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a catchy tune.
very much so. Yep.
it was.
Okay, so question number 4. Here we go. What Bruce Springsteen song about a car could also be a euphemism for a body part?
Oh. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, nice. Disney way after dark. So you figure Pink's gonna be part of this, title of the song somewhere, right? So.
That was my assumption.
Mm-hmm.
If,
You
if
assumed correctly.
that's not the case, I've got this entirely wrong.
No, I think you. No, you have it right. You have it right. The word pink figures
Completely
into this.
misunderstanding the assignment.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Make a guess. The raunchier, the better.
Right? I mean, there's a lot of room for creativity here.
Yeah.
Pink Torpedo. I doubt he
Well,
wrote that
it's a song, but I did say it's a song about a car.
Right? Pink Cadillac would be the
Yeah,
obvious
pink cat. Yes,
choice.
you nailed it.
But I failed to see how that's going to be a body part too, unless you're getting really chintzy with it and being like,
Yes.
my penis is a Cadillac."
No, it's
You're right,
vagina.
the
It's where
Cadillac.
vagina
He's
was
like
the
Cadillac,
implication.
gotcha.
Yeah. But well done.
He's
well
in the
done.
Cadillac. He's not. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
it's pink.
Yeah, pink. Absolutely. Okay.
He's clever.
Oh yeah. Oh, Bruce is a great songwriter.
He
Question.
really is.
Let him cook.
All right. Next up. What was the name of the female gang in the Grease musical and/or movie?
Oh hell. Your leader was named Pinky, wasn't she?
I would know.
Damn it. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
All right. No problem. Let's give it to Pete for the steal.
The Pink Ladies.
Got him. Pink Ladies is the answer.
It's so obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no.
It's right on your nose.
No.
It's all right. It's all right.
Pink torpedoes. My mind automatically went to torpedoes.
Pink torpedoes.
And why not? I mean, they're in high school. Everybody loves torpedoes in high school, right?
Man, I want to make an all-girl Bruce Springsteen cover band called the Pink Torpedoes.
That's great. Okay. Next
Have I
question.
exhausted Pink yet? No, we
Nope,
got
we
more.
still just have just a handful more. We have a few more. What was the name
That's
for
good.
an inspector and a cartoon character with a jazzy theme song?
Pink Panther.
God.
No, that's Inspector Gadget.
Dun-dun,
Dun-dun,
Great song.
I love that song. Absolutely.
Sorry.
No worries. Great song. Don't shame that. No shame in that. Next question. What song by the Psychedelic Furs was later adapted as the title for a 1986 movie?
Isn't she pretty in pink? Isn't she? Yeah, pretty in pink.
Pretty in Pink. You got it. 2 points. Fantastic. All right. So,
There's a lot of Pink Torpedo talk going in the chat right now.
Pink's art sauce and the
You
pink
could write that
torpedo
song.
sauce. Pink torpedo sauce.
Pink Torpedo sauce.
Oh boy.
It's almost as bad as this band we played with in high school. They had a song, Steel Vagina. It was,
What?
yeah, they were a band called Catch 22. I think they were all like 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And their big hit was Steel Vagina. Steel Vagina! Steel Vagina! I mean, it's catchy, right?
I guess. Yeah. I can say that. Absolutely.
Sounds like Sweet Hitchhiker by CCR. Sweet vagina, won't you ride on my brain? Steel vagina.
You got another album right here.
The best.
You're
Pink
making it right now.
Torpedo, Steel Vagina.
All right. I did that to myself, doing a pink in music category. So let's
That's
continue.
Radiohead. You do it to yourself, you do. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's
Did I get that right?
I don't know. I'm gonna give it to you. Sure. I'll give you an extra point for that.
Woohoo!
Okay. So
He should get an extra point for Steel vagina.
that's fair.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Pink Torpedo,
Steel
Steel
Vagina.
Vagina.
Is that on the
that.
internet? Is there like a recording of that somewhere? Now I'm curious. Like, I
There's gonna be if Art has anything to say about
He's not wrong.
it is now. That's
Wait.
true.
it. Let us cook.
So many opportunities.
All right, 3 to go. Here we go. Which cartoon duo had a theme song about their intent to take over the world?
Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, got him. Fantastic. All right, moving on up. Okay,
Pump it up.
let's pump that up for sure. What pink
Well, I
med-
better. I got nothing before.
Question number 9. What pink medicine features a commercial?
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, you got it.
I
Excellent.
mean, all you really need to do is the first two. Pink medicine. Oh, of course.
Yeah, pink medicine.
That bullshit they give you at the doctor's office when you're 5 in the little sippy straw thing.
Absolutely. I have a question that says, which Aerosmith album contains a song titled Pink? Art, do you know that? Because I don't like this question. But would you know the answer to that? If you do not, I'll give you an alternate, because I do not like this question.
I don't know if I know any Aerosmith album titles off the top of my head.
Okay.
Even the one that I listened to a lot, I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, that's
Album titles are rough.
yeah, that's true.
You like never look at them. You listen to the songs.
Okay. So
I don't know.
it's a tough. Yeah, okay. I'll let that one go then. I'm gonna give you a 90s.
Isn't
movie.
that in the answer? Get a grip.
That was the name of that album. Get it correct.
That's one of the albums.
It's not the one that has pink on it.
No, I will give you.
Pink is my favorite color. That's a great song, actually.
It is a great song. Yeah. 90s. I was just gonna say, like, 90s Aerosmith is extremely underrated. Like, I think I like it more than 70s Aerosmith. I'm not sure where you all weigh in on that.
Man,
but
Permanent Vacation blew my head off,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
What an insane album.
yeah.
Oh, Rahomo made a clip
Love it.
of,
Clips
of-
in there.
It's catchy, right?
Love it. Love it. Okay, so let's give an alternate question here for. I'm gonna give you a 90s movie quote. Here we go. Let me see. I don't want it to be too easy, so let me see. But I'll make it fairly a pretty good one. Okay. All right. Here's the line. Can you identify the movie? They can take away our lives, but they can't take away our freedom.
Does this have Pink in the title?
No. I switched the category. This is just a 90s movie quote. No pink. No pink. Yeah.
It sounds like Braveheart.
It's Braveheart. You're right. I pivoted. I swapped a question because I didn't like the
I
question.
was gonna say because I don't think Braveheart has pink in it.
No,
I mean, the heart's kind of pink.
No.
That would have been a stretch.
No. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do for the final round of this. I was gonna do the wager round and the pen and the paper thing, but we're kind of running short on time, so let's just go do this instead. I'm gonna go give you both a category, and the way this is gonna work, I'm gonna give what we can do. Let me just go to the game board just so I can explain this a little better. So we have pop music theory. There it is. I want to assign that here. How would you rate your level of pop music theory, or just music theory in general? Art, like, would you put it like maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 out of 10? Like, I mean, what scale out of 10 would you say you are with pop music theory?
Compared to Pete, 2.
Oh, it's fair. That's fair. So maybe what we should do is let's do this is completely. I'm making this up as we go along. I'm sorry, but
All right, make it up.
I'm gonna let.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pete likes it.
I'm gonna give Pete the category then. If you get one wrong, you get 2 points deducted. So
Ooh.
Okay.
this is a weird.
Okay.
This
But
is
he doesn't
this is
answer?
a wild
The
challenge.
great equalizer.
I do
Are you giving me the category?
I'm giving you this category now.
answer.
I feel
Okay.
like you'll get a lot of. I feel like you get almost all of them. But if you do get one wrong, minus 2 points.
2 points minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I steal and get it wrong, do I get minus 2 points?
Oh. No. So wait. Let me think this through. No, if you steal, you still can get +2. But no. Actually, that's a great idea. If you steal, you get it right, you get 2 points. If you don't get it, it's negative 2 points. It's a very tricky spot for part 2. Like, so it's not complete. It's not. We'll see though. Well, but you're over. This
Well,
is,
then can
I
the
like
person
living on the
stealing
edge.
can the person stealing elect not to steal and stay safe?
yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that.
All right.
Because it's the idea is
So the steal is a wager.
Yeah,
Basically.
basically.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Okay. So
Loving
let's
it.
start. Let's start. I think that's pretty good because I was just gonna deduct 2 points from Pete if you got it wrong. But the steal is a good idea because then you could add 2 points to, or but you don't have to do that. You can just leave it alone.
It works in theory.
Yeah, I like it. Save or die. Dig it. Okay, here we go. So, this is your opportunity. So if you get it right, you do not lose points. This is important. Okay.
Yeah.
First question for Pete. Which Boston song has an aggressive usage of arpeggios?
Foreplay and long time.
You got it. Okay, great. No point. You're not losing anything. This is good. Okay.
Right.
Question number 2. Which comedy group released a medley of songs using the dreaded 1-5-6-4 chord progression?
Axis of Awesome.
Yes! Okay, you're doing well so far. This is great. Okay, question number 3. Speaking of which, how many Taylor Swift songs use the 1-5-6-4 progression?
Oh, this. Oh. Is it 17?
It is not 17. Let's give Art a chance to steal. So you just have to basically guess the number. It's higher than 17. So that'll help.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Yeah, I knew it was because there was an article about this just recently that like it's an actual quantifiable fact.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah,
can't
I'm
remember
not
the
gonna
actual
try
number.
that. I could just randomly guess numbers, but I don't have that many points. So
Oh
no.
yeah. Let's not do that. So you don't
are-
have to take the steal. You can just pass this.
Electing not to steal.
Okay,
Right on.
That's fair. Okay.
What's the answer?
I'm not betting on this hand, essentially.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's very that's a good call. That's
I
good.
got it wrong. I need to lose 2 points.
All right. -2. And you're right. Okay. The answer is 21. 21. That's mind-boggling.
Yep.
Well, I should have guessed. God damn it. All right, never mind.
It's all right. Okay. Pete, next question. In Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer, what line in the lyrics precede the song's modulation?
You live for the fire, and that's all that you've got.
You got it.
Whoa.
We're halfway there. Yeah, you got it. Fantastic, Pete.
He's screaming it on his screaming it on his porch.
Love it.
All right.
Next question. Question number 5. What famous Van Halen song is driven by polyphonic subtractive synthesis?
Can we just unlock that? One of the things Pete and I do is like we educate people about things, and since I'm a dumbass, there's a lot of educating to do here. So, what was that? Polyphonic spree?
Yeah, polyphonic subtractive synthesis.
Polyphonic, so lots of
subtractive
tones,
synthesis.
so lots of tones. Subtractive, so you're pulling shit out of it. Synthesis means you're putting it all together. So you're taking a bunch of tones, you're pulling some out and putting them together. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Hang on. Yeah.
Isn't that how plants make energy, Jamie?
Jump.
It's Jump. You're right. Wow. That is impressive. Yeah. That is exactly right. Okay. To question number 6. Which REO Speedwagon top 40 hit ends on a grace note?
Oh God. The candle in a window and a corn dog when it's night. Hang on. I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Yeah.
I can't fight this feeling.
That's what I would have guessed.
It's just a really great guess.
Is it wrong?
Yeah.
I
I had to listen to it a few times. Well, you might be thinking of a different song though. Did you hear? Can you run that through again?
Shit, I was.
I-
I was. Yep. No, I know exactly yep.
I think
I know
you
exactly
did
what
the
I messed
song.
up.
Yeah.
Yep. I know what I messed up.
Yeah. I think you were thinking of
Yep.
that song, but you used a different title. So Art, you could steal this. I mean, people lose 2 points regardless, right? So
Yeah, because I got the question wrong, but I know what
Did
the
Pete
answer is.
guess? Because I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Yes.
yes.
You know what Pete guessed?
Mhm.
I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Yeah, I remembered the wrong ending.
Oh yeah. That's the ending to that one.
Right.
What other REO Speedwagon songs do we have?
I mean, there's a huge one. There's one that hit #1 earlier in the decade.
Yeah. The only one I can think of right now is I Can't Fight This Feeling because it's catchy.
So you don't have to steal. You do not have to steal. You're getting 2 points deducted from Pete's score anyway, so it is.
Yeah, Pete's already synced up with me now, right?
Yeah,
He's
pretty
35,
close.
35.
I'm getting
So if
hammered.
if I don't try to steal, then we'll be tied.
Yeah.
If you try to steal, I'll either be over or under.
Right.
Can I remember another REO Speedwagon song?
This is tricky because if you get it wrong, you're
now.
going to lose 2 points too. So that's where it gets. So you could get a 4-point swing, or you could go behind 2 points. So it's an interesting spot here.
Because I'm gonna keep on loving you.
You're right. Oh my gosh, that is
That's
correct.
the answer.
That was the answer.
'Cause
Yeah.
as soon as I went back, ooh, ooh, boom,
Wow.
dum, bum,
Oh.
bum, bum, ba-da,
Okay.
ba-da. That's the grace note at the end. And I thought that was on I Can't Fight This Feeling. Let's Keep On Loving You.
It's tricky. I had to listen to I Can't Fight This Feeling several times, like the ending of it, because I thought that could have been a Grace Note too. I had to double check. It was not, but definitely was in the other one. You know, Keep On Loving You was a Grace Note for sure. All right, here we go. Next question, and I gotta run through these pretty quickly. Okay, which iconic 1964 rock song was not only recorded in 6/8 meter, but also in one take?
1964. Iconic 1964 rock song in 6/8 in one take.
Six, 8 meter. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I checked in my dreams too. I didn't hear it in there.
Oh my God. House of the Rising Sun.
It is. You saved yourself from. Yeah, very nicely done. Very nicely done, Pete. Okay. Question number 8. What is the phrase used to describe a uniformly accented beat in 4/4 time? The bass drum is hit on every beat.
4 on the floor.
It is 4 on the floor. Yes. This is great. Okay. Next question. Rock typically has a kick drum on beats 1 and 3. If you drop the 1 beat, what music style are you likely playing?
Samba.
You know, that could be right. Maybe I'll just leave that alone.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay.
If you drop the beat 1,
Well, let's give Art a chance to steal if you choose.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Called you so many times today, Rastafari. What the hell is that type of music called?
I think you know what it is. I think you just need the name.
yeah, he's got it.
There you got it. Are you
Yeah, I used to play it a few times,
Mhm.
but
take the gift certificate?
I keep thinking ska, but it's not ska. It's stupid words. Words.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh boy,
You sent my letters back
this is so
and
close.
my LP records, and they are scratched. And I know, man. It's
You're
like,
right there. Like you're
What-
like
what do we call
circling
it?
around it.
When you said Rastafari, and I'm sure that was
I-
going to be the next word coming out of your mouth.
It should be, but my mind is. I said I've got constipation of the brain.
Oh, okay.
The words aren't just—they're not flowing right now. How do you play it? Rastafarian, ska, Bob Marley. Bob Marley played what type of music? Bob Marley played the mambo. No, he did not. Stop.
You can
Man.
taste it. You can taste it. Look how
I'm
close
sorry.
we are.
One love.
Yeah, I know the songs, goddamn. What they're called.
Get together and
Together and
feel
feel
alright.
alright. Let me hear you say it.
Sniper does have it.
Sniper does have it. Sniper, no sniping.
Rasta Zulu.
It's great.
I
So many
don't know.
thoughts right
Rasta. Rastafarian, Rasta. Rasta ra 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 re re re.
I'm gonna buy me a
reggae
condo.
beat. We
I'm
got
gonna
the
buy
reggae
me.
You got the reggae beat, yeah.
Oh, you
reggae.
got it. You got it. There we
Reggae.
go. There we
Reggae.
go.
The reggae.
Yes.
Reggae.
Reggae.
Reggae. Did I do the subtract 2 points from Pete too, or no? Maybe I did already. I guess I'll do it too.
No, you didn't. There
I
you
did.
go.
Oh my god. Okay.
I thought you were up to 37, Pete.
It was.
No. I've missed 2. I'm down.
Ooh. Okay.
Hi, Stream Scribe.
Hey, what's going on, Carlo? Stream Scribe. Shout out to our friends. So many thoughts right now. I feel it. This seems so unfair what I've been, but let's try this. Okay, question number 10. Pete, do you know which famous game show uses major 7th chords in its theme song?
Uses game.
Major
that could be
seventh.
a lot.
It might be actually a bunch, but but a famous game show, like one everybody knows.
Price is Right.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Price is right.
But,
Nice.
yeah.
Got him. That's great, y'all. That's great. So that's the score at the moment. Now, I know we're running out of time. I guess we'll give it down to like one final question.
I bet it all.
And we're gonna wager.
All right. So let's turn the music down for a
The
minute.
cash reward again? How much money's on the table here? Are we talking?
How much money is on the table? That's a good question. I'll
You need at
assess-
least $4,000 to pay off the last album.
Okay. Well, we'll consider that in the pot.
Okay. you said
We'll consider
perfect.
that in the pot.
Let's do it.
I have my pen.
All right. Holy mackerel. Okay. Let me take a minute to I don't think this is really 80s new wave, but but the category I had written here, we're gonna go with 80s as our final Jeopardy style question. Okay, here it is. So 80s new wave, but not really. It's just 80. Let's just call it 80s rock. All right. So here's a question for you, friends. Just put in, if you got a pen and paper ready, put the number of points you want to wager for the 80s new wave question. Throw it in there. Okay. And now here's okay. So did you write down the number of points you want for your question?
I have put it. I'm wagering all of them.
No, you do that then.
Don't show me.
Do it at the
Oh.
end. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just didn't want you guys to think
it's
that I
not-
wrote the wager after I.
Oh
after the
no,
end.
it's all right. It's all right. So
It's locked
obviously,
in.
it goes without saying we got high stakes here. Okay. Here's the question: what famous literary figure is also the name of a Rush song? 30 seconds to guess. Good luck.
I don't think we need 30 seconds, do we?
You may not. See if you can get it.
Okay.
So this is really just a matter of how many points gets wagered. We're gonna find out ourselves.
Wait, how much do I need to get to 66? Let's see.
Don't. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
No? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. About 10 seconds left.
Shit. Oh, the drummer in my app and my Genesis band is going to be so mad at me.
I just hope. How's everybody? I'm mad at you. Rose, I'm mad. No way you don't know this. I think you would know this too. I think Art would know this. I think both of you would know this one.
Pete.
Okay. I think the 30 seconds are up. All right. Good luck, everybody. Oh my gosh. Well, all right. Let's first go. I don't know. I don't have the producer skills to know who to go to first for this one. We're gonna go to Art first.
Mine is empty.
Yours is empty.
Today's Tom Sawyer.
It is Tom
that
Sawyer. Yes. Oh my gosh, you didn't, Pete. I thought you had that. Pete. Oh my. What on earth? What?
28 points, baby. 28.
Oh boy. Yeah. We're gonna add. So you're up to 70. 78. Yeah, 78. Oh my god.
No, I only got 28, so it's a 27.
Oh, you only. I'm sorry.
Or 77.
70. Okay, no, sorry. Let me subtract that. So you had 39 and 28. You said so.
Yeah, 39 and
My
28.
brain
Be
did
67.
not even put that together.
Wow.
My brain didn't even. I'm sitting here going, what literary figure? Like, who's in Great Expectations? And
Pete. Oh my
And I'm
god.
I only know it because of Chuck, Pete.
I'm like the Temple of Syrinx, Red Barchetta, Spirit of Radio. Fuck, I just don't know. Oh my
I
God.
know it because I used to watch Chuck all the time.
Yeah, that's
And
the
when-
answer right there,
when you were
Scribe.
there.
Wow. The Defense Department.
That's
knew
from
that.
Air
America.
America.
Because
Whatever.
it's stupid. Oh my god.
Oh no, that's Top
Subscribe
Gun.
for
Sorry,
Pete.
Top Gun.
Holy smokes. Well, congratulations, Art. You have won the contest. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And we
my
got our
God.
album paid off.
Yeah.
There we go.
How cool is that?
Oh man. It's like when Cliff
Holy
Clavin
shit.
was on Jeopardy and he said, What are three guys that never been in my kitchen? Oh, Pete, I'm so sorry.
Dude,
can
I'm so embarrassed. That is the word. That's oh my God.
that's why Art writes
Oh my
the
God.
songs,
Oh
Pete.
my God.
Pete's just I
Dude, it
can't-
took me 15 minutes to remember reggae. Come on.
I
Oh my God. I'm never living that down.
I
It should be
actually,
67 in case you keep track, man.
wait, what do we have here? Oh yeah, okay.
67.
There we go. So it's 28%.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That's my lucky number, by the way.
67. Nice. Yeah, thanks for that. I literally lost track because I'm like, oh yeah, you only had 28 and you had 39, so yeah, that makes
I
sense.
want to win by more.
Dame Bramage. Yeah.
Oh man.
Somebody screenshot this. I wanted on Pete's beautiful. Oh no, that's not. Oh man. Yeah, that's. I want to win by more.
Tom Sawyer.
No,
God.
fair is fair. I feel like that's.
Didn't even think about it.
I thought that was like Rush's most well-known song too, which is wild.
It is. That's why I didn't think of it. Like I'm trying to go down like rabbit hole, thinking it's all deep and shit, and totally miss like the most obvious. Art doesn't know dick about Rush.
Nothing at all. I know they're a band. Isn't like Getty
my God.
in it or something?
What? Geddy Lee? Yeah.
No, John Paul Getty.
Nope. That is a different human altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Oh.
no. You guys are you'll see me like the scene. It's dark in the room, and I'm sitting in the corner crying next to a record player. It's playing moving pictures over and over, and I'm just like,
What you say?
just
about
crying,
the
going,
company? What you say about society?
I'll never forget again.
he gets high on me, and he space invades. Fucking
Art hates Canada and therefore has no affection for Rush. Oh man, that's funny. Well, tapping YYZ in Morse code.
YYZ in Morse code.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
I love Canada. I thought Weird Al was from there.
That's
But they
wild.
gave
No,
us Ryan
but Rush
Reynolds
is.
and Dan
Yeah.
Aykroyd, and so they're cool. Canada's
They
cool.
gave us Ryan Reynolds. How fucking pumped are we for Deadpool and Wolverine? Guys? Come on.
Right? Bring it.
Come on. I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm in it. I'm ready.
Well,
But
Pete,
that was, yeah, Art. Well played. Well played, sir.
congratulations, Art.
Thanks for all the opportunities. I'd like to thank God and my mom and dad for raising me properly, which they didn't do absolutely. I'd like to thank my wife for putting up with me, Davey for having such a wonderful sandwich show,
Thank you.
and Pete for suppressing my personality enough to make music better.
That's a
That is a horrible way to put it.
Whew. What a way! What an ending, folks! What an ending.
I'd like to thank Zero. My hero, Zero. Such a funny little hero.
Oh
Mark
my god.
Twain, thank you, Mark Twain.
Yeah, thanks for Mark
Without
Twain.
whom I would not have won this last one, since that is literally the only Rush song I know exists.
This is as big an emphasis as
Unbelievable.
I can remember. Oh my goodness! Holy cow!
Caffeine says, I'd like to thank Art's
Art
portrait made Zoom call.
It won the thing. It won
That
the
is
contest.
so delightful. You haven't spun it even one time, and I love that. I
Yeah.
love it.
All right, Pete. This has been a blast. Thank you so much for spending time tonight with all of us here.
Thank you for having us, man.
Absolutely. Y'all are
It's
awesome.
always fun when I get to like be on something with Art, and he and I are like, we get to interact
For sure.
beyond like phone calls that none of y'all see and shit. Like, it's nice. It's nice to be on here with my buddy. And I'm really glad that you guys gave us the time to do that.
Absolutely. It's really nice to get to
Yeah, we
know-
haven't talked this long since the last Songworks episode.
Yeah, probably right. Yeah, the recap show.
Yeah, we're at 3 hours. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
good show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
If you guys want to, if you all want to keep up to date on Martin Pete, there's the website link right there in the chat. Definitely do it. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone. Just a reminder, next week we got a really great guest. We've got like someone from the outside of Twitch world coming to join us. Danielle Ate the Sandwich will be joining us next week. So that's gonna be a huge guest. So be there for that.
Danielle ate the sandwich.
everybody. Yeah, she is great.
Really?
Yeah, the union of the
Sounds
sandwichers.
like a match made in hell.
Or heaven, if you can, in so many words. Like, it'll be great.
Ah.
She's very, very good, y'all. So this will be a really fun interview next week on the Sandwich Show. So let's go find someone to raid. Let's see, who can we go to share the good news about our trivia contest? Any suggestions, fellas? Like I got
Steggy's on. Human
Oh,
Juke's on.
nice. Okay.
Sarah Mahoney.
Yeah.
Ryan King.
Yeah.
Davey's on.
Davey's on. I can read myself. I love it. I love it.
You know, we could very easily write a song about Davey eating a sandwich, and it would be very Ben Folds.
Ooh.
The Davies eating sandwich.
I like it. I'm a big Fold guy
Do you
too.
feel it? We could like all the things you could be doing outside in the world. You could be doing anything out there. You could be on a roller coaster, mountain climbing. You could be doing parachuting out of anything you want to do, but no. Davies eating a sandwich.
Do, 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 do. Oh, I got. Okay, yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
you've already got back music.
We gotta write Davey a
love
new
it.
theme
I
song
love
for
it.
his show.
Y'all are great. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for. It's very inspired. Thank you, friends. Like, Iris is legit.
Could be climbing mountains. Sorry.
Things that I could be doing, but instead I'm eating a sandwich. Yeah, my life. I think it's accurate. Ios is legit the best concert I ever saw was this Ben Folds solo show with a piano and an outside amphitheater. No power, just him singing and playing. Wow. Yeah, I love him at Bangor.
Nice.
That sounds great. That sounds really great, Io. All right, so off we go.
You guys know who Moby is?
Moby.
I do know Moby,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
I saw him once at the Metro here in Chicago, and the power went out like 5 minutes into his set. So what he did is he ran a line from outside to the building next door, set up his little tiny guitar amp, and just played Led Zeppelin songs on the fucking electric guitar the entire
way.
time. It was awesome.
Wow.
Wow. That is awesome.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is not what I would have expected.
Dude, that's legendary. That is really cool.
Oh yeah, Aya Cane Powder says regarding the Ben Folds stuff. That was back in the day when he would improvise a song if you screamed "Rock this bitch." He actually released a disc that had a bunch of what was it called? His improv record that was all the different improvs that he had done with "Rock This Bitch." And it was just all a bunch of "Rock This Bitch" tracks, which I thought was pretty sweet. I can't remember what it was called now though.
Well, shouldn't it have been called "Rock This Bitch"? Like the album should.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was like something the improv stuff or the stuff I made up. Stuff I made up.
Okay.
That's what the name of stuff I made up.
Missed opportunity, but it's still pretty good. It's a pretty good title anyway. So
That could be like literally any of his albums, too, right?
Well, they're not. It's not all "Rock This Bitch." It's some other stuff that he's improv and stuff too. But the whole idea was it was shit that he came up with on the spot at his live shows.
Io says he also did an album William Shatner doing spoken word poetry. It was bonkers.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Stop laughing at me, sniper.
You're gonna die.
In case you're tuning in late.
Stop it. Come on, Davey. Dang.
Sorry.
Salt in the wound.
Hey, look who
They
stepped
gave
in
it to
just
me.
in time to
didn't
see
earn
this. Predicted in the chat.
I
What
didn't
up?
earn it. I still think that you must have flipped out on that Tom Sawyer thing on purpose. You just really wanted me to win, didn't you?
No, I mean, I like seeing my friends win at things, but not on something as easy as Tom Sawyer. That was a huge fucking, seriously, wow.
I know. I think you should just tell people you did it on purpose for me.
JBC gaming headphones on Meh for $15.25. Yeah.
Even Meh scare quotes the gaming.
Yeah, I can. All right, friends.
That's funny.
I love that. Friend, so thank you again. Again, Art and Pete, catch them online. They are on Instagram too, by the way. But let's go ahead and go to Steggy. Let's go hang out with Steggy Music.
For sure.
Good friend of all of ours, and also really, really talented.
Reddington Frothing Slosh.
Back at it. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. I'm in.
Do it up.
Pump it up.
Pump it up. So thank you, friends.
Pump it up for me, David. There you go.
Pump it up. Let's go. And so, our friend Pete, you can find our Pete at Brooks on Bards and Art's there from time to time too, of course. And every time they do Soundworks, you'll see Art there. Hey, Art's pumping it up too. I love it. We're all doing this shit together. This is great.
Pump it up.
Pump it up. All right, friends. So yeah, we'll see you over at Steggy. Thank you so much, everybody. Copy the raid calls. Find your way over there. We'll have a good time. Take care, friends, and we'll see you
Bye-bye,
soon.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Davey.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Art. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Good to see you all again.
Most likely kill you in the morning.
Yeah. No, Andrea Cannon Guitar. It's great to see you too. For sure. We'll see you at Steggy. Give her a friend Steggy a follow once you get there. We'll see you there. Good night, everybody. Take care, everybody.